Back to another great episode of the Three-Man Rush Podcast. Obviously, Jared is not here, but we are live for our first Three-Man Rush Podcast presents The League for Fiends, which is a Dynasty 12-team IDP Superflex League. We're doing a live draft coming up here in just a few moments. We're going to be kicking it off here. And we are joined by a special guest down there, which we'll get to just a second. But if you are watching live, we want to thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for joining us. We're super excited to do this. And if you are watching on replay, we want to give you a shout out as well. Thanks for supporting us. Probably not going to be an audio podcast, obviously, because this is way more visual, but we're really excited to bring you this. If you didn't know, I'm your host, Landon Oliver, here with my co-host, Andrew Scott, joined by our special guest drafter in the show, Jay Barlow down there. What's up, boys?
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? All right. So, like I said, we are live here on YouTube. We're getting onto this right now. And if you did not know, this is a Superflex Dynasty IDP, standing for individual defensive players. So this is going to be a crazy draft. Now, caveat this, just to kind of balance it out, we did make the quarterbacks 4-point passing touchdowns just so they weren't just completely OP. We wanted people to start thinking about defensive players, third, fourth round. That way, normally every other IDP, I've never done a dynasty IDP, but I have played in IDP leagues, and normally you don't start seeing those defensive players go off the board till after the 10th, 11th round. That's something I kind of wanted to avoid here. I kind of wanted to make them just as good as the offensive guys. So it brings a lot more into it.
I went back and looked at, with these scoring settings last year, who would have been the leading scorers in this league. And TJ Watt, by points per game basis, TJ Watt was the leading scorer last year. So it wasn't quite like the first 14. I think there was only one or two defensive players, but you at least the scoring that you created at least has it to where defensive players have an impact.
Yeah, and it's not like we made them completely overpowered either. I mean, these are you're looking at your top tier defensive players, scoring anywhere from 15 to 20 points per week.
According to Sleeper ADP, those top guys are fourth, fifth round in this startup draft. Compared to what you were talking about, 10th round, 11th round, stuff like that. So you just close the gap a little bit.
Plus, this is dynasty as well, so you're going to have to start looking at younger guys. So I mean, where a guy like Aaron Donald is going to be awesome for this year with the whole retirement rumors. You might only have Aaron Donald for 1 year.
Yeah, so it's going to be a year by year thing.
So I mean, he might be 1 year, he might last you 3 years. I mean, he's going to be dominant whenever he plays, but if you're picking him high,
it's
next year you could be looking at wasting a draft pick, just for a year.
It's kind of like the offensive side of with Tom Brady.
Well, yeah, or Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, Trey Lance. Oh
my gosh.
Yeah, that's so yeah, we're super excited, man. Just a caveat too. Got me some drinks here. We're gonna be rolling tonight. So if you see me,
cheers, man.
Cheers, baby. If you see me leave during the broadcast, Drew or Jay will both take over. And I'm just gonna go get a refill because this is gonna be a long night. I want to be nice and lubed up before I start getting boned in this draft. And it's gonna be exciting. We are really just a couple minutes away from starting the draft. I want to say we're right here on the finish line. Also, unfortunately, my boy Curtis, who's 1-1 overall, he could not make the draft. He had something come up at work where he's covering for somebody, and he's not going to be near his phone at all, which sucks. He did tell me who he wants 1-1, and he also went ahead, loaded a bunch of guys into the queue as well that he was interested. So he will be on auto pick, except for the first pick. I'm going to do his first pick for him because it's kind of messed up, what happened to him, because he was planning on being here for it. And you know how work goes, but
it's how life goes in general sometimes, man. You plan as much as you want.
So we are on the clock.
I bet it's Big King Henry.
It is not.
Oh,
the first pick for Curtis, and then the rest of the time he's going to be auto drafted.
Okay,
it's Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor.
which sucks because I want to. And so
You've been
now I
contemplating
have
with this pick.
so I have second. I have second overall pick, and man, like I've been going back and forth. I've been doing mock drafts literally up to the wire of like how I want to take this. and like even now, because it is super flex, so like quarterbacks are gonna like fly off the board. You have to consider that. But man, just looking at how things played off,
crazy difference makers sitting there at wide receiver and running back though.
Yeah. So yeah, we're if you want to go, Drew, if you want to go to the chat real quick on here, there's some comments coming through as well, so we can get those comments up on the board. But I'm not going to take too much longer. I've been running up through the wire. Let's go ahead and get this over with. I have second overall pick. It is Dynasty, and by the way, it is full point PPR as well. So that being said,
JJ
taking JJ playing the Cooper Cup role in the Rams offense.
Yeah, he's about to go crazy.
Yes, he is.
And he's only 23 years old. So
yeah. If Cup doesn't repeat as the wide receiver one this year, I think he's the guy that is. Like, I think he's.
Man, I debated. See. Now here comes the quarterbacks, and see. Like I really debated because I know quarterbacks are going to flop. Yep,
I knew Zach was going to be so happy, man. That's all he wanted was for Herbert to fall to him.
And Big Will taking his boy King Henry.
Oh, is he a Titans fan?
He is a
oh
Titans
my
fan.
gosh,
A Ravens fan.
This is why I did not want to draft right behind this cat.
Bro, you should be ecstatic right now. What did you
I know. Well, I get Josh Allen, so I'm not.
Yeah.
I was going to say you should be like that.
It's a nice consolation prize to get the
1-7 in a Superflex league. You should be ecstatic.
Yeah. In all the mock drafts I did, he never reached 7. Never reached 7.
No. Yeah, he was always 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Damn, I really thought CMC might have made it to me, man.
Yeah, I do.
What I tell you earlier today?
I do. Yeah, we talked about it, and I like. So that was who I was deciding between. Was between McCaffrey and Jefferson, and really it was just positional value. Like for me, where it was like, man, like full point PPR, like. But I felt comfortable with. I felt more comfortable with my team going Jefferson first than I did like all the times I went McCaffrey first. Because every time I went McCaffrey first, by the time I finished the mock draft, I would look at my wide receivers and I would be like, oh no, oh no. So we'll see how it goes, man. I'm excited. But what's cool now is I think everybody but Curtis is in the draft. So yeah, we've got everybody here. So if you're watching this live with us while we're drafting, and you are drafting, Drew sent the link out, or Drew can send you the link. Go ahead
in here.
Hop on with us, man. We're going to be excited. And if you're watching this later on and you haven't joined or anything, we want to thank you guys for drafting with us and joining us for this. It's going to be a heck of a league. We're really excited about it. I'm going to take another drink and let's see. Jay, what do you think about that game yesterday?
This is something new, man. Just to talk about this league real quick. This is something new. I've never done IDP, so
it's fun, man.
Yeah, it's just something to throw out there, and I don't know. I think it's going to be an interesting season, to say the least, for this. What I think about that game, first off, that game was great. The Titans are terrible.
I agree. Look, sorry. I know Will's on here too. I'm surprised he doesn't have. Get in here and talk to us a little bit, boy. Come on. Look, there you go. There you go. Let's go.
I'm tuned in.
That's my boy right there. What's up, big dog?
Not a lot. How are y'all doing?
Good. You?
Doing good. Y'all watch them Titans last night?
I sure did. I watched them lose.
Yes, sir.
I knew Trey Lance was going to go so fucking early.
You got some shit to work.
I was getting him in the 4th round in mock drafts, and I was like, he's not going to make it past the 3rd.
No, not the league with me, baby. Come on.
Drew got his QB.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I figured. 4-point quarterback, and with how fast I think quarterbacks are going to go, I just wanted to get a couple guys that
had the rushing upside.
They have the rushing upside. Yeah,
I feel you. I definitely feel you, man.
If it was a 6-point league, I probably would have taken Burrow with my first pick. But at a 4-point, man, it's just I'm like Trey Lance at this point. I'm all in. Like it's going to be sink or swim with him. Like he's going to sink a couple of my teams if he doesn't hit. But I'm just trusting myself with him.
You that high on Kyler? You think Kyler's going to reconnect with Hollywood like that?
Fantasy wise, yeah, I'm pretty.
Maybe not real life, yeah.
Like real life is just kind of like he still has to deal with Cliff, so it is what it is. But
wasn't he their coach at Oklahoma?
Cliff?
No,
No.
Cliff coached Texas Tech. He coached Mahomes.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Zeke?
Yeah, I
So-
don't know about that.
Oh, I forgot. Jerry's a Cowboys fan. I forgot.
Dude,
Oh,
I could
okay.
take Cup
Well,
or
that makes
CD
sense,
right
yeah.
here.
Yeah, you sitting pretty with
I know.
with receivers. Only one receiver or two receivers off the board. That's kind of crazy at this
That is
point.
wild,
But
man.
I mean, Jefferson and Chase are the clear top two guys, dynasty startup wise for me. After that, you got to decide: is it Cup? Is it AJ Brown? Is it Lamb? Diggs? Debo?
Yeah, like you're
Dude, I
basically
just
talking
don't
about
think-
I think Brown's the only dude that's under 26. I think he's 25. Everybody
See,
else
that's
is
why-
pushing 30. So
I'm
See,
gonna, go,
28.
I'm gonna go take it.
Oh yeah, CD's young, and then
Yeah, CD
I mean,
and Brown.
Stephon
are the two
Diggs is
younger ones
28,
in that
but-
group. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really excited for CD this year.
Yeah,
That's who I would have went with right there too.
Woo.
I just think Cup regresses a little bit. I don't think he regresses a lot, but I think he regresses. A
The
little
thing
bit,
is, he
you
can
know
drop.
what I'm
He could drop 10 touchdowns and still be the wide receiver one.
Right,
based on last
absolutely.
year's scoring, it's crazy. The gap was so wild. But yeah, I mean, I agree. I think he regresses too.
And because I think Rob eats up a little bit of that.
It's
as
just
well.
how do you
Big
how do
Will's
you have
gonna win now.
How do
And
you
I
have the
wonder if
best?
Jalen
You can't. It's tough to have the best wide receiver season
Sure.
arguably in NFL history, and then be like, "Oh yeah, he's going to be better next
Yeah,
year."
I'm just gonna repeat and do it again. So
Yeah, so it's pretty natural to assume he's going to
Yeah.
regress. I feel like.
Mm-mm-mm.
So Will, they said you're a Titans fan,
Oh yeah.
and you're actually friends with Landon.
Oh,
Dude, I'll tell you this. Other than
I'm surprised y'all's friendship survived that, man. That's impressive. You must be
Dude,
a strong
I
dude
will
because I
say
know
this,
he gives you shit.
probably other than Jared in this league, I've known Will longer than I would say 95% of people in my life. I've known him that
That's
long.
awesome. I'm glad you joined us, Will. That's what's up, man.
yeah. Well, I'm glad to be here. It's my first time, just like a bunch of you guys with the defensive players and all that. And
Yeah.
it was interesting. So maybe one of y'all can help explain why the QB started going as fast as they did
Okay.
in
So
this league.
okay, so if you've never played Superflex, so you have a Superflex spot. If you look at your roster, you have a Superflex spot.
Mahomes and Cup.
yeah, that's nasty.
Oh man. Shit.
So yeah, basically, you get to in a league built this way, you get to start two quarterbacks essentially. One of your flex spots is called a super flex, which you can throw a quarterback in, and with how many points quarterbacks score, and then with this being dynasty, quarterbacks are going to be a little bit more valuable than even a typical redraft super flex league.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Man, I've never seen somebody though other
That's
than you,
the last
Landon.
person I thought you'd pick, Landon. I swear to God, bro.
Dog,
there,
a
bro.
team.
I
other than
like
Titans.
I mean I like the pick. I'm just surprised you made it.
Man, what do I do now?
Listening to y'all's podcast whenever I'm at work is ridiculous because Landon's gonna throw a dart at the Titans at
Every
least
show,
once,
bro.
dog.
Every
It's
show,
so crazy. The last one there was just he was just set up, and Jared was like, "Well, I just put that one up there for him, and I don't know what it was
Right.
about, but." I was like, dog, every show. But I mean, I love it though, so I can't argue it. But you think Mixon has that good of a year though?
I mean, that offense is loaded. They got a
Yeah.
better offensive line.
See, I got-
Offensive line's great.
I got it,
He's still only 26.
That's true. I got a hot take though, and y'all might think it's crazy.
No, go ahead.
Joe Burrow will never win a Super Bowl.
Hell no.
Nope, he will never win a Super Bowl. I'm not saying he won't go back, but he'll never win a Super Bowl. That was his
Nice.
one chance that he
Yeah,
had this year.
It's not crazy.
No, so
The AFC is just so stacked, and most of the teams that are extremely talented, they're all young too. It's just
Right.
that conference is so loaded with young, incredible quarterbacks.
oh yeah.
Man, I really wanted Dalvin Cook here too.
I like the Barkley pick.
Well,
I was
I
hoping
already
he'd
had
make it back to be the third, to be honest.
I already had Jefferson.
You don't
So-
wanna
Yeah.
go up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I understand not wanting to
I
double
hate.
up.
Yeah, I hate loading up, like doubling up on like
He's
one
gonna take
offense like that.
Mark. I know it. He's gonna take Mark.
Yeah, the Lamar
Dog.
stack. Oh man.
Even in
That
our
would be
mock draft the
nice.
other night, he was taking every Ravens player on the comeback, and I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
come
Well,
on,
man, fucking Q back there, like he was grabbing like Michael Pittman in like the third round.
Yeah.
Like Naheem Hines was going like in the
Yeah.
fifth, and I'm just like, dude, like, oh Jesus. Well, here, I'm gonna take a quick drink break real quick. I gotta go make me another old fashioned real quick.
That's a oh he did the Hurts Brown stack. That might
I
be even
see
that's
that.
nice too.
Yeah.
That's
Man,
nice
so
too.
I could have the pick of the litter here.
Bro, you know where you're going. Quit playing.
I was about to say you got your
Right
man's on the board.
Dog, bro, come on, let's go, baby.
Say there's no way you passed that
But
up.
see, what
Damn,
sucks is now
bro.
I can't take Bateman in that like 8th or whatever now. So
That's what I wanted was Brees Hall. That sucks.
man, but don't they have like their front 9, and with Wilson getting hurt, does that not like hurt his value now though? Like where he's getting drafted at?
If Wilson really is out, I think it might even possibly be able to help his value because
Improve
he's
his
going
value?
to become that much more important to the offense. And they have improved the offensive line a little bit, which that old dude got hurt though.
I was about to say,
Becton, right?
yeah, he's out for the
So,
year.
Yeah, and they picked up Dwayne Brown, but I mean that's not like
Bruh, how has Dalvin not been taken?
because he's 27 years old, man.
I don't care. That man is such a goon, though.
He is. He's a beast, and I think he's about to have a great year.
Yes,
But
with
that's
Dabo
why
coming over there or whatever his name is.
That's why he's still on the board.
Mm.
Dalvin's got Kevin O'Connell, the Rams offensive coordinator from last year.
Oh,
Brian
okay.
And Brian Daboll's over in the Giants.
Oh, that's right. I got you.
Yeah.
I just brought my stuff in here to make it so I could see what's going on. Big DK.
There you go. Damn, bro. The two of the last 3 picks were the 2 guys I was targeting.
Hey, this
for
dude,
pick.
yeah. By the
That's
way,
some
like,
bullshit.
these are like some serious guys. By the way, like I found them on like fantasy like sites.
Yeah, like Matt's a writer.
Who,
for a
these
couple different
two?
sites.
Yeah, I
Skinny
was gonna say
and
Matt's pretty big into it. This like the guy above you is like pretty hardcore, and then you got Quentin behind you, and he's just trying to snipe you this whole draft. So,
Oh, he's gonna like this pick then.
Oh, so you don't actually know these guys.
He gonna like
You just-
that one. Then.
oh yeah, dude, he's hurting right now. You probably ruined
that's
his
so
life.
hilarious.
He's gonna get good players though. I just didn't. I don't know. I wanted to get with it being full point. I wanted to grab a receiver first, and that was Higgins and Pittman were like kind of the last of an area that I wanted to get. So grab Stafford. I knew he was gonna grab Stafford too. He did that same shit in the mock draft. I already got 2 quarterbacks.
I can't believe Dalvin
but
Cook lasted to the end of the 3rd round.
Yeah. Same.
I can't believe you didn't go.
Well,
he's already 27, man. It makes me nervous. And like in a startup to grab somebody that's a 27-year-old running back, he's still going to have a couple of really good years. But whenever I've got a 24-year-old receiver sitting there that I really believe in, it's just in a startup, I tend to go that direction. Especially whenever there's
some more running backs out there.
Yeah, there's still a couple guys that I like quite a bit. So how much time I got left on the clock? A minute 10?
A minute 8 now.
There's 2.
So here's my big question to you, Landon. When is big old Shaq coming back, dog? Is he gonna miss like first half of this? Yeah.
No, I won't miss the first half. I mean, he's literally like everything's healed. He's just trying to build strength back up in his
for being out. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's still on the table. He plays week 1, honestly. Like,
really?
Yeah. I mean, they might hold him out, the first couple of weeks because we got the Texans and Jaguars the first 2 weeks. So they might hold him out, or maybe he might play, the second week.
Right.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So let's see here. We got
George
Kittle.
Oh, I see you with this with the Lance.
The Lance Kittle stack.
Yeah.
Kittle and Lance, yeah.
I got you.
It's not like I don't know. I try to approach drafts like I feel like I don't have to stack, but like I'm.
But it's
that's
nice
kind
though.
of
If you
that's kind of where I would grab Kittle anyway.
Right.
So it was really between him. It was between him and a couple running backs. So
Sucks is neither one of us have a running back, Andrew.
Matt had only 27 rounds to go. All right, come on, baby. I gotta.
Man,
Hey,
that's a
there's
tough situation right there.
There's a lot of good players on the board here.
A lot of good talent on the
A
board.
lot of good players on the board.
See,
here.
like if Alvin falls, okay, Alvin would be a great pick right here. Nope, he doesn't. So.
Speak it into existence.
There you go.
Just,
Who-
but like,
so, hey,
everybody
who's
said
who's
he's
next?
getting
Who's the
pushed
next
in.
guy you want here?
Yeah, who's next? Up
I'll
on
probably
your queue?
go to say Russell Wilson because he doesn't have a quarterback, because that's who I would take just because he's lasted this long.
Yeah,
You could just stack that with Josh Allen, then your QBs are great. The next two teams don't have a freaking QB, so I'm not going to get him. So we're just going to look at the next guy.
Matt.
So-
Yeah, and Matt's having a hell of a draft too.
yeah. Matt's draft looks really nice.
I wouldn't go quarterback yet. See, like me and him, that's so weird. Me and him are almost kind of like he's a little bit younger than I am, but we're mirror images of each other right now.
Yeah,
we seem to have
Brees is
the-
who,
we
Brees
seem
is
to
who I
have
was
the-
hoping was going to make it to the 3-0 to the 311. So he went a few picks ahead, but that's the guy I was really targeting in the third round. He's the running back that I would have taken over the young receivers,
No, yeah.
Kelsey and Waddle.
I mean, he fell to me. That's kind of wild.
You gonna double dip the Ravens?
Who? No, I know, dude. He's sitting down there just waiting for the taking.
I figured that. I figured that's what she was hoping for.
You need a
honestly.
running back. You said you need
I
a running back.
know.
Hey, dude, play your game though. Do what you want to do.
I
man.
know,
Let
but
us-
see, because like, if I can't take him, then I can't take Bateman later on in the round, and like, so it's
Right.
rough.
Who said
But
you're gonna get Bateman?
this guy?
You got a long
This-
way to go before you
this-
pick again, boy.
This guy is young. I think he's going to be good in this offense, so we're going to take it. I think
he's gonna be nice,
good
man.
in that offense.
We're gonna. I think we're gonna see healthy Cam Akers this year.
Yes.
You got a long way to fucking go before you pick again. I'm just saying.
And Cole got to pick twice between now and then.
Dog,
He could very well get the Lamar Bateman stack to go with the Hurts Brown
I
stack
hate
if he
it.
wanted
Like,
to.
man,
There's
I
a good
always
chance that
draft near
happens.
Ravens. Like,
There's a good chance that happens.
but that's like in the Shiva. So like I've got Lamar and Bateman. I'm not gonna be able to draft JK because we got an echo. Hold up. Let's turn that down. It's gonna be too many of one team, you know what I'm saying? Like it'll be
Yeah.
JK, Lamar, and Rashad. I'm just like, oh, I love my team, but I'm not trying to lose every week in fantasy either. So
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Darren Waller went.
I'm just now realizing Zach got Herbert and Eckler. That's dope.
Yeah.
And he got him like right where.
And he got
should've- like,
Debo
he
in
didn't
the
have to
back
reach for
in
him.
the end of the third.
Yeah, Zach's had a
beginning
really
of
nice
the
start
third.
too.
Yeah, that's disgusting. I still worry about the Eckler, or not Eckler, the Debo Samuel injury, because last year has been his only healthy season,
Yeah,
and so that does scare me some.
it can be a little scary, but I don't
But
know.
I mean,
man.
when he's on the
Same time,
field, bro, when he's on the field, the talent's
yeah,
bruh.
undeniable, dude.
But
Trey
isn't in
Lance-
camp
Trey Lance.
Lance's favorite target, Ayuk though?
it has been so far. As far as
Yeah.
the stuff's been coming out
the
of
wide
camp, yeah.
receivers, yeah.
That's crazy. Because I was so high on him last year, and he.
Oh
just
my
lied.
god, let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Sorry,
I know who's.
no, I know, ain't nothing wrong
yeah.
let's fucking go.
He's gonna have a massive year, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's about to be
Ooh.
great, especially in a full PPR. He's gonna be great.
Oh shoot, I forgot. Hold on a sec. So auto pick. Hey man, Curtis doesn't have that bad of a squad though, really. And then
No, he's just gonna be hurting at quarterback, but he's gonna be good everywhere else.
I'm gonna take the Jack stack here.
The Jack stack.
Mm,
Oh, T-Law. Mike. Oh, of course you took Dobbins. Of course you did. Oh, what's wrong with Montgomery?
He plays for the Bears.
Yeah, but dude, he's got one. He's got one.
Yeah, you want the simple answer?
He's got one of the easiest run schedules all year this year, though.
He does. He should be really good. Man,
I was
Jordan
wondering when the
Love.
first defensive player was going to come off.
Who do you take, Micah?
Yeah,
Man.
I was wondering when it was going to happen. I've thought about it honestly, but I needed a quarterback.
Well, in that mock draft the other night, didn't you take him in like the fourth round or something?
Round,
yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Oh, Big Judy go.
I hope that motherfucker catch a football this year.
Oh, there you go.
I hate that dog. I can't.
I told you, bro. You got a long way to go.
Oh, that's such trash.
You had to pick right behind the only other
Dude,
Ravens fan.
Right, you
Those-
don't see
those are
no other
two-
purple up here, dog.
Yo, those are two dope stacks, though.
That's hilarious.
Hurts and Brown and Bateman and Lamar. That's
Pretty
that's a
cold.
lot. That's a lot of fun.
That's pretty cold.
Like there will be weeks where it might not be so fun, but those weeks where those stacks pay off, man, it's a lot of fun.
I take big hefty lefty Leonard.
Oh, he ain't that hefty right now. He done lost
Yeah,
some weight.
he's lost some weight. He's still only 27 too. It's like it feels like he's older than that, but
Yeah, it does.
He's
I'm
only
not
27
taking
years old.
Deontay.
What we got going on here tonight? Packers, 49ers. Man, Jordan Love's played pretty decent.
Yeah, we're gonna take big hefty lefty.
Not as good as Trey Lance, though.
see if Matt spikes or snipes me again on this way, like he did last time. No, he didn't. I wasn't gonna go defense yet. I don't blame him for doing it.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
I did it. Man, is this the year though? He said good night.
he got his start that he wanted.
Young too, man. This team is so young.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very.
This is the year we see Aaron Rodgers just look like a normal human being.
No.
No.
He's one of the 4 best quarterbacks that's ever thrown a football.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you gotta come to planet Earth every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Not these days. Not these days. Jesus Christ, there's so many good offensive players still left.
Well, dude, it's gonna be like that for the next so many rounds because I bet we get through this round and come back and the defense just starts flying off.
Yeah, possible. I bet Shaquille Leonard starts going soon.
Oh, okay. Got one guy that I wanted.
I'm glad I got the running backs I did because I'm looking at Drew's
you're
MVP
stacked,
thing right
bro.
now, and I'm like, ugh.
Zero.
Fall to me.
Zero
AJ
running
Dillon,
back,
nice. He's taking an over in camp apparently.
Penny's getting
hurt.
banged up again.
Yeah,
that dude, man, just can't. He can't do it.
He finally had Drew hyping him up. He's finally ready to go after
telling
the
you.
end of last year.
I'm telling you.
Antonio Gibson still. Y'all do know, by the way, Antonio Gibson was a top 12, like an RB1 last year.
Yeah.
His last 2 years. His last 2 years, yep.
Nationwide is on your side. Boys, I'm ready for the fucking season. I'll tell you that. You know,
Dog.
I get a Colts game tomorrow.
Let's go. So ready, man.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see what Matt Ryan. I can't wait for the overreaction when Matt Ryan throws a pick on his first drive and like.
Dog, everybody's gonna.
I'm ready to watch my Twitter melt down, dude. Because my Twitter's just a bunch of Colts fans, and man, it will literally like.
All right, let's get rid of him. Let's find somebody new.
Frozen ice caps, like global warming.
Ridiculous.
Like it will melt now. Hey, Drew.
What up?
What you want for Pittman?
We're
I'm probably gonna need a running back. I'm probably gonna need a running back. You know, like some guy named Travis Etienne or something.
Etienne for Pittman, straight up.
We'll see how the rest of the draft shakes out, but I mean, that sounds like something that would make a lot of sense.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
We'll see how it plays out.
Oh,
back on. Oh shit!
Damn,
I hate this freaking.
All right, this might be my only chance to get a. This is probably gonna be my only chance to get a share of this guy. So I'm gonna just start off young, and I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna keep getting the guys I believe in.
That's what it's all about, man. Can't believe I have a team with Joe Mixon. Look at that.
Nah, bro, I was shocked.
Yeah, that's growth. Hey, you know what we call that, Drew? That's growth. Right?
That's growth, baby. I swear, forever growing, forever learning. I like the Judy pick too. The Stag made in the 5th. I was kind of hoping he would make it back to me. I was going to consider waiting on running back again if Judy or Bateman made it back. I knew Bateman wasn't going to make it back, but
I traded Judy the other day. Judy for Well, I texted you. The dude offered me DJ Moore and a third round. Yeah, DJ Moore and a third round pick for Judy. And I was like,
I don't blame you for doing that. I would have done that too.
I don't even think he's going to be the best wide receiver in Denver this year.
You think Cortland's going to be the guy?
I mean, I like Judy. I like, dude, it's going to be so tough because they'll split. And, like, man, what's so funny about Judy is, like, if you watch the tape, like, even with the Drew Lock tape, the dude is open literally every single
time.
Every single play, the guy's just wide open.
If his dad was as passionate as OBJ's dad, he could make a fire mixtape that would get Judy out of there in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that guy is
like,
he's so good.
Open.
All
Sutton just has the touchdown upside. He's got he has the prototypical he's the guy that profile like touchdowns are really tough to predict, but like he's the guy that profiles to catch 10, 12 touchdowns, and Judy doesn't they're not that simple. But Judy still he's so incredible at getting open that like he could still find his way to plenty of touchdowns too. So Judy's the guy I like more in Denver, but I like Sutton too, though.
I like Judy's talent more for sure. Like I think Judy's a better player.
But I like Sutton too. Like they're not far apart or anything.
Johnson in the 6th.
Dog, this sucks, but I gotta do it because they just took all the linebackers I wanted, bro.
Dude, they're
sorry,
man. You fucking trash.
So, well, I wanted Roquan, but that didn't work out. So
it's all good.
Do you think Roquan's really coming to Baltimore, Jay?
Dog, we're gonna give him a first-round pick because they ain't got one next year, bro. We're just gonna give it, and we could even give him what's that guy we got from Michigan? Oh,
Jacobs and Gibson at this point is pretty solid.
Yeah, they are in the 6th round.
Yeah,
that's dirty.
Oh my God, if this doesn't stop.
There's so many good players.
But that dude that hurt his Achilles in the draft,
Ojabo.
Yeah, David Ojabo.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go first and give him and go get Roquan. So
the big thing is at this point the obvious thing is when does Deshaun Watson go?
He ain't gonna go on my team. I'll tell you that.
If you look at the quarterbacks off the board at this point, it's him.
Did you watch him tonight?
No,
bro, he looked awful, dog.
He looked bad.
He was 1 of 5 for 3 yards, and I mean, this dude was sailing passes over.
Yeah, he did not look.
I mean, we're talking about wide open wide receivers, and he was just, dude. He looked so bad. It was
Really?
great. I loved
Yeah.
every minute of it.
But I mean, that's what you get if you sit out a year. What is it, a year and a half?
Oh, he
Close to a
wasn't
year and a
sitting
half?
out, bro.
Well, yeah, he definitely wasn't
he
just.
wasn't
He,
sitting
he,
out.
he, well, he chose to sit out for a year though, right? Like that
Right,
year in
right.
Houston was voluntary.
Yeah, but still, if you sit out a
I
year,
hope he
that's like
sits
what
out another year.
Le'Veon did. You sit out a year, you ain't gonna come back the way you were. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
NFL's a
you do
fast.
that to
It's a fast
yourself.
league.
So,
Oh fuck.
shoo. Yeah, but I don't. I mean, long story short, I don't think he plays all year, like y'all said the other day. So he's
Yeah,
not gonna.
we'll
He's not
see.
gonna go on my team.
Yeah, he's not
Would
gonna
you hear his plea though, or his whatever
apology.
he said?
8 games and a fine or something like that.
Yeah, it was like $5 million in 8 games. I was like, oh my god, that's chump change, bro. You got to cough up a lot more than $5 million. But,
Man just signed the highest guaranteed deal in NFL history. He's like, I'll give you $5 million.
yeah,
That's like me having $500 in my pocket and going and
Right.
giving a homeless man $5 or some shit.
Oh, it's not gonna hurt me. I can let it go.
Oh, you know what? I do need to go. Fuck.
Do it. Do it.
I don't know what I'm gonna do here.
well,
I really don't.
A lot of talent out there.
There's a lot of talent out there.
I've got to reach for a Dafe or Kyle Hamilton if I want them. So
Hollywood. Keenan.
okay,
Yeah, I mean, like I wanted to go Keenan, but he's 30.
But he's
I know.
nice.
got a
He's so nice, though, man.
great team.
And Mike Williams was sitting out there too. It's tough.
You might be able to grab Big Mike right here on the way back if you want to.
Oh, he will.
Oh, Turnbow's online, huh?
Yeah, he just
Oh.
texted me. He
That's
said,
what's
he'll
up.
do it from the kitchen sometimes. He'll be like, I ain't got nothing to do. I'll sit in the kitchen and just.
"Yeah, that's what he said." Yeah, he said we're slow right now, so
Yeah.
I should be able to hop on. I was like, "Fuck you!" I was like, "Man,
That's
you didn't."
awesome.
I told him, I said, "You didn't start bad at all."
No.
That's a great
No.
team. All he needs is a quarterback to go with it.
Schultz.
Ah, very nice.
Yeah, you know, I was
Yeah.
Big
I think
Mike.
he's gonna
whichever
have a big
whichever
year,
one of the
too.
two fell. I still don't have a second quarterback or a defensive player, but
There's plenty of them out there.
it is what it is.
That's right. Damn, he's still out there. Dude, that's what's crazy. Okay, so that's the craziest thing about this draft. You're sitting here and you'll just like start going through all the players and stuff. You get maybe a page down. You're like, oh, so he's still out there. He's still out there. And normally they've been gone by now in like a normal draft.
Yeah, my main concern, like from all the mock drafts I did, like out of every single one of them, my main concern was like literally how thin running back got. Like
After round 4 or
after
5.
round 3.
Yeah.
I was like really round 3, and then I started having like question marks.
Right.
But I mean, like there's some guys that like went in round 4 that were going round 3 in the mocks, like Kamara, like
Yeah.
obviously, and I think Fournette was going relatively early. But
Well, see, like I'm not gonna sit here and say like Cam Akers, can he be great? Yes, he can. Am I comfortable with him being my RB1? You know what I'm
well,
saying?
here's the thing too. So the way I was thinking is like, so it is full point PPR.
Right.
So I wanted my running backs to have like that
potential.
Yeah, like that obscene.
Yeah.
So like Joe Mixon, I mean, I don't know if
Definitely.
he has.
He doesn't
Well,
really
I don't
have
thi-
that
I don't-
anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he catches like a ton of passes, but he's still like he can.
Barkley and ETN.
But Barkley and ETN, like
Huge.
like that's huge PPR points right there.
But for whatever
I'll-
reason, Zach Taylor uses Mixon as a 2-down back, damn near. Like he's on the field still for snap percentage wise, but like if you look at his target percentage compared to other running backs in the league, he's down in the 20s.
And you would have thought that would have ended with Giovanni Bernard. Like when Bernard left, you would have been like, oh yeah. is
now
that
it's
Mixon?
Chris Evans. It
Yeah.
wasn't last year, but I think that's who it's going to be this year.
Yeah, but they're in scoring position so often.
Yeah, he's going to have a ton of touchdown opportunities.
Well, that and like their offensive line is better now too.
Hate
So yeah, like, Oh,
That's
man.
early.
Bro, the
He's
tight ends
good,
are
though.
flying. Oh, no.
I think he's gonna be good, man.
like Hayden
but
Hurst.
yeah, because he was
He's
good in
more of a
Baltimore,
blocking
dog.
guy, though. I wouldn't have picked him this early over.
Oh, I don't want to take him this early, but I want to solidify my QB though, so I ain't got to worry about nothing else.
So who does that leave you at quarterback? You got Brady and who else?
Josh Allen. I got a young gun and Father Time. So
You definitely good with the first quarterback.
Yeah,
Brady's gonna be fine as long as he's here.
You've been on quarterbacks.
Like
So-
you know, well, I mean, you don't know how many years you're gonna get Brady, but you know however many you get out of them, they're gonna be good.
they're gonna be good, absolutely. So
Godwin in the 7th round of a startup. The dude's 26 years old.
Man, I was waiting. And then I
was
figured he
really
would have
hoping
went
he would make
after
it back
me.
to me. I was, oh God, like I was really hoping he was gonna make it back to me.
Yeah, I know. Matt's probably doing backflips right now. Just like who am I playing with?
Yeah.
Like Hayden Hurst over Chris Godwin? Like what?
yeah, I don't get that, but
Dawson Knox? Well, I mean Dawson Knox, like he's gonna have at least a touchdown upside.
Come on, man. I just need this not to. I just like I can't imagine this would happen, but I just need one thing not to happen.
Elijah.
And if it doesn't happen right now with this guy, I know I've got to take it this pick because there's a really decent chance it would happen with the next pick because he's like made it by his mission to snipe me.
Yes, Aaron Donald will be gone if you do not get him. I will promise you that.
It's that obvious,
I
huh?
will promise you that.
Yeah, that's all. And like I know the risk. Like I know that. Like I mean, granted, they just paid him a bunch of money and added a few years to his deal. Well, not really any new years, but like he if he plays out his deal, he should have at least a few years left.
He's a game wrecker,
but
you have to.
Like the reality is, he could, it could just be a 1-year thing. But I'll be damned, I'm not about to play in a dynasty startup IDP league and not have Aaron Donald. Like I will risk. I will reach to make that happen. Like
I took him 2nd pick overall.
Yeah,
I
like
had
I
to
like-
get him.
I'm not gonna pretend like I wasn't considering it in the 6th round. Like I absolutely was, and that would have been before Roquan Smith and White and
Oh
Shaq
my
Leonard were all
gosh.
better picks. Like, it's just like he's possibly the greatest defensive player of all time. And I've gotten to watch him as a fan of my team his entire career.
I get it.
It's like unreal. Like I never thought
It
that
would
I,
be
like,
a
as
disservice if you didn't draft him.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm afraid this guy's like watching the live stream because he's taking so damn long to pick. I'm starting to get kind of like paranoid now that he's listening and he's like just running this shit down to
He's
the wire.
gonna let you
trying to
sweat
find
it
Aaron
out.
Donald. He said he
Good,
was
yeah.
shit like, damn, where's
I
Donald
forgot we
at?
are live. Anybody's watching this live and they're just like, I have such an advantage right now.
Okay,
Oh, JV.
come on down, baby.
Oh my god. All right, Drew's like draft's over. I'm good.
I'm chilling now. I'm chilling.
Oh man.
Chilling, minding my
So that
business.
drops. He's still out there.
Oof.
Yeah, I had never heard of that guy y'all talked about that went to Jacksonville.
Luquan?
Yeah, you see, you even knew who I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of him, and I was looking him up in my IDP book. And
You saw how many tackles he had last year? And you were like, what?
dog, he balled out last year. What the heck? I had no idea.
That's because the Falcons didn't have a defensive line.
That's
That's a
ridiculous.
good pick, bro. That's a
Yeah,
good
Sutton's
pick.
nice. He's the guy I was hoping would make it back around to me. So he did still snipe me. He probably didn't know it, but he did still snipe me though.
So honestly, you probably could have gone Sutton there, and I think you could have gotten Donald.
Yeah.
in the back half.
I wasn't
No,
gonna risk it, bro.
no.
This dude is like on a mission.
Yeah,
And
I get
No,
it.
Quentin would have snatched Aaron Donald.
there's some
quick, bro.
defensive players that have come off the board, so like that's kind of going through people's minds now. Like we wasn't really
Yeah,
going
you
through
gotta
it, really
get
looking at them
one.
players yet.
Right.
Like I probably should have taken like Nick Bosa or something, but I could not. I couldn't be in an IDP league and not have Donald, man. I would be so sad.
Hey.
And
You
if
could
somebody
solidify your
else would have
defensive
had him,
line real quick though.
if somebody else would have had him,
Dang. Oh my gosh, you didn't quit.
I like
James-
James Cook.
I mean, he's gonna be all right, but in the 8th.
I don't know. I still don't trust Baltimore or
Buffalo with a running back.
Yeah.
Dang, San Francisco picks it. Nope.
Bro, how is Devontae Smith on the board? What?
And Elijah Mitchell. But see, okay, so here's my big thing. Like, does Kyle Shanahan? Yeah, it's Kyle Shanahan. Does Kyle Shanahan actually stick with Elijah? Because they
No,
drafted.
fuck no, dude. Kyle Shanahan's had a different RB1
Right.
every year.
They drafted what's his name? What, second round, third round
Third.
last year? Trey
Third
Sermon.
round.
Third round, yeah.
Yeah,
And, I mean,
but they
he had
drafted another
injuries.
dude. They drafted old Price in like what the third or fourth round this year.
The guy just last year, yeah.
Garrett Wilson, good pick. That's my boy. Gonna be a rough year for him with Joe
Yeah,
Flacco, but
it's gonna be a long
Hey,
year one. But
Don't talk smack about Joe.
I love Wilson the player, but it's it's
hey,
gonna be-
question
it's gonna be a
real
long
quick
year
though for
one.
you guys. Like, I'm curious:
Okay.
is Joe Flacco elite?
Yes, he is. Because
he
you know
elite?
why? He had the greatest playoff performance ever.
He did
Ever.
have, yeah. It's hard to
Ever.
argue, bro. He had
Ever.
a heck of a postseason run there.
I'm not gonna say
Did,
like
did he lead?
Oh,
did
he got
lead
the
3
Fields
straight-
Mooney stat.
Did he lead? Did he lead 3 straight game-winning drives on the way to a Super Bowl?
Devontae Smith should have went
yes, he
there.
did.
Did he? Are you sure? Was it
Yeah.
3 straight?
I'm pretty sure we went all
Is
the
it-
way.
But did he lead a fourth quarter into the game-winning drive on all 3 of
Deshaun
those
Watson
at the end
goes
of the
right
game?
there. That's
That's
fine.
what I'm
I mean,
asking.
you can take one. I mean, like, if it wasn't for like my morals, which I know like fantasy, like it is what it is, but like
Right.
I couldn't in the right.
Dog, that sucks so bad. Mooney was my pick.
Mama, you said, "Mama, I'm sorry for this one."
Had to do it to him.
What am I looking like? Oh shit! I only got one receiver. Woo. All right, so I think this guy's gonna be great. I thought he was great at Ohio State when Justin Fields was there. I think he's gonna be great in New Orleans.
Oh yeah, Olave. Yeah,
I think he's gonna be great.
I think he's probably the most pro ready overall of the rookie class.
Yes. It
Like,
sucks.
granted,
He's
he
got.
Oh, I don't know,
Jameson.
man. You know, Alec Pierce out there.
Oh,
Okay.
stop.
Hey, no, bro. He is dogging on Stephon Gilmore right
God
now.
damn,
Damn,
man,
bro.
real fuck. Oh, he ain't dogging. Nobody's dogging Stephon Gilmore right now.
Well,
He
Alex
had
Pierce
one-
has
he had
something
one-
to say
he
to
had
that.
one route on Stephon Gilmore. The guy
Okay.
happened to get caught on camera.
Okay, and
And
look,
Stephon Gilmore
now-
was in. No, he didn't even have a route on him. Stephon Gilmore was in the right coverage. Matt Ryan threw a back
It was
shoulder.
a good read
it was
by,
just a good throw.
and it was a good adjustment by Pierce. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, I'm just saying he ain't owning Gilmore. He happened to have one.
Nobody's
one
owning
clip.
Gilmore right. Nobody's owning our defense in practice, which is understandable. Like that
Ooh.
defense is so fucking good.
I forget.
Man,
he's
I
out
thought
there.
about Michael Thomas. See,
That's
I'm
just
gonna
like
need
Kyle
to-
Hamilton got burnt in the middle of the field. So, ah,
You think this record is dissing, but put yourself in my position.
man, y'all think the hype on Gabe Davis is real though? Like,
No.
I think he's.
I think he's good.
I think
He's gonna be-
like
He's
top
gonna be
20
touch.
receiver,
He's gonna be
like
touchdown
top
dependent
25
though.
receiver.
He's good in that department though. Like he profiles as somebody that can catch touchdowns in bunches.
Yeah,
They're the toughest stat to predict, but
right.
Bro, you know Curtis. What? Yep, I knew
yeah,
it.
Treylon. Had
I knew he
to.
was going.
Bum.
I think that's a good pick at this point anyway. Honestly,
No,
this is around where you should be going.
Sorry, Will. Oh, damn.
Joey
He wouldn't
Bosa.
make it. I think he's gonna eat with the addition of what's his
Having
name.
Khalil Mack on the other side of
Oh
him.
yes, sir. You're gonna see like TJ Watt, Bud Dupree again.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Jam it down. Dick, man.
I think
He's
he's
talking
gonna
about
have him a
the
nice
Treylon
year in
football.
KC.
I was reading he's getting a lot of balls thrown to him. Juju is.
Yeah, I think Mahomes is gonna like Juju.
He can just stay off of TikTok. He'll be all right.
He'll be all right, man. Let that man make his TikToks, man. He's gonna go out there and dance, and he's gonna go out there and get like 10 for 80 and a TD. Juju's good, man. I feel like people kind of disrespected him the last.
Absolutely, he's a Pittsburgh Steeler.
I know his numbers weren't there, but he's better than what he showed last time he was on the field. I think so, anyway.
He's a Steeler. He's never good, dog. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I
You
just
are
don't
Ravens
like
fan.
him. So.
Yeah, I can't that.
That's like right now, I'm eating it up that they don't have a QB. It's the greatest thing in the world right now. So
The Steelers?
Yeah,
Yes.
kind of sound bad, man, huh?
dog, it's so great. He's gonna have his first losing season. I
I read something today. They said that like Mr. Trubisky's still considered the starter, but they said that the best of the three in practice was Rudolph. It's like, yo, if that's the guy that's like making the most
Yeah,
right
yeah,
plays
there
in
was
practice,
there was something. What did they say? Like if it wasn't for the draft capital and like the money, they said
yeah,
Mason
something
Rudolph
like
would
that.
be the starter.
Yeah,
Oh, I
like,
love it.
man, that's rough.
I love it. That's the best receiver in the AFC South. What?
There goes some more quarterbacks.
Nah, he's on Drew's team.
I just... oh, dog, Elijah's just still sitting there, man. So is Clyde, Amari, Damien, DeAndre, but I think this guy's going to benefit the most out of that offense.
Yeah, he's gonna ball, bro.
Yeah, A-Rob's
He's going to have a good QB.
We got.
That's what I
What's
was
funny,
wondering
bro.
how
We're 51 minutes in, so I just want to pause here. Like, if you're 51 minutes into this, if you're joining us and you're enjoying the content, make sure to like and subscribe. You can be notified whenever we drop new content, which is going to be a lot. And if you're joining us live, we want to thank you for tuning in. I know there's probably not anybody, or, like if we're being realistic, there's probably not too many people joining us live, but we do want to thank you guys for joining us if you are here live with us. And we got a long way to go. So we're excited to bring you some of this. This is a fun draft. Let's see. I'm excited to see what Drew's going to do here.
I have a question, though. If
Yeah,
he
Fred
gets to
Warner,
you,
baby, let's go.
are you going to double up with that, Drew?
double up with what?
The other one that goes with him?
Are you talking about Bobby?
With Kyler?
No, that goes with Donald.
He's
Oh, you talking about old
Yeah.
Bobby Wagner?
Bobby
Yeah.
Wagner down there?
No, I wouldn't do nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
It's
No,
gonna
that
be-
don't sound. That
Drew's
sounds
going to have the
about-
perfect mix of like guys that are like
Absolutely.
really good for 1 year, and then
Yeah.
like guys that are like still like 2 or 3 years away, which is which is good though.
Good
Because
for
like by the time
dynasty,
those other
wow.
guys are gone on his team, the other guys are stepping up.
Dude, but that's so like y'all were talking about how this is a dynasty, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
that's just something you have to take into perspective of it
Very
for
much
these
so.
defensive players,
Very
like
much so.
a Kyle Hamilton or
Yep.
a Sauce Gardner or somebody like that.
For
Just
sure.
be like, all right, well, I got to take a flyer. Hopefully that he's going to pan out and be good. I mean, they all look like they're going to be good.
Yeah, I mean the
but-
number 1 overall pick in the NFL is still on the board.
Ooh,
we're
speaking
talking-
of that,
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, like you're talking about guys like that are still out there, and I mean, like that. Like I will say this too. So like Trayvon Walker, like as much as we laughed about it during the draft, like he's looked really good during
Yeah.
the preseason ball.
right?
Yeah.
He's looked really good. So
You watched the Detroit game? I didn't get to watch the Detroit game.
I did watch the Detroit game.
Did what's his name look every bit of it?
Hayden Hutchinson, he
Yeah.
looked like a dog, bro. He looked like a dog. But I mean, like he missed a couple plays. Like
Right.
he missed some plays, but he's still young, but he looked really good. But Trayvon Walker's looked really good too.
Yeah.
The guy who's looked the worst out of all of them, honestly.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
Now I was gonna say Kyle Hamilton.
You such a all right, guys. It's good talking to y'all. I'm not gonna sit here through like a 4
You
hour
see
thing.
did you see that angle he took on that touchdown run by Malik Willis? That shit
Yeah.
was trash. What is wrong? come on, man. You can't let a Titans player score a touchdown on
Bruh,
you.
I know.
What's wrong with
Look,
you?
he shouldn't have had it, but he did. You know what? We live and we
Look
learn.
at you. Look at you.
We live and we
I'm
learn.
gonna have to wait a little bit, but
Hey, the
You
collar
know, when he
hockey
comes
stat?
back, he's gonna be like what, 20 points a game?
he's already 30 years old though. So I mean, like,
It don't matter. That's
Well,
the
that's-
best hands in
that's
the game,
story.
bro.
I mean, it does
like-
matter in Dynasty. It does.
No,
Yeah,
that's the best hands
like-
in the game.
Well, so here's the thing, though. It only
usually
matters.
only the best of the best receivers have like productive years after age 30.
Ayuk goes. So it does matter from the aspect of like if this does end up being like a thing where everybody
Right.
sticks with it for a long time. So if we go like 3-4 years down the road, then yeah, it matters. But I think
True.
for this season, even next season, like, and probably even the season after that, like, you're probably fine. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Like for me, for example, like with mine, like, so I took Juju. Right now, Juju is in my Superflex spot. Like, I don't have a second quarterback.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I mean,
Okay.
it's not. Yeah. I mean, it's which
What
I mean
was
is
that?
fine. Like, I'm not that.
Oh no, yeah, no, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm not that worried about it. But I mean, it is something that plays a role, like in how I'm like, the rest of this draft, where it's like, well, like, do I need one of these guys, or do I like start going defense because I only have one defensive player? But like, that's the thing is like, there's so much value right now on the board with some of these other guys dropping. Like,
Like,
it's
see, if
hard
Amari
to-
Cooper was still at Dallas, he wouldn't be there right
Yeah.
now.
So like the guy that went out, like, so Juju's on the board, but like,
dang it.
there's so
Whoever
much
that
value.
guy is.
Amari Cooper is still out there.
I was
bro.
hoping Buda Baker made it.
Yeah, Quentin. Yeah, I like Buda Baker. He's okay. He's a good player.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Uh-oh.
He's going to take him.
I doubt it's whoever
Ooh.
you're thinking of.
Sky Moore. Yeah.
I think he's their next Tyreek Hill.
Brian Burns going.
I'm not saying he's going to be as good as Tyreek, but he's going to be what they thought McCole Hardman was going to be for him.
Yeah, I'm excited for Scott Moore, man.
Sky Moore's going to be really good.
Like,
man.
he's
a good
legit,
player.
just like a really, like, I don't know if you've seen his reception profile that Matt Harmon does, but man, it's just like whenever you have a prior feeling about a run or about a receiver, and then Harmon does his reception perception work on it, and then he confirms how you feel. It's just like that's the like the top of the top of terms of like hype for a receiver for me, just because of how highly I feel about the work Matt Harmon does. It's just like if he confirms how I feel, then now I basically have no doubt. And Scott Moore is one of those guys.
Do you think I'm about to do something I don't want? Oh,
I'm going to do something I don't want to do. Then why are you going to do it?
don't want, because I hate this guy, but this guy is a dog. I hate him. Like, I do not like him at all.
You
But-
talking about Minka Fitzpatrick?
Yes, he's
knew it.
such a dog, dude.
He is
good.
though. He
I
is.
hate it, but he's so good. Like, I can't stand it, but that just sets my DBs up though.
You're going to be
so.
rooting for the Steelers this year.
No, we're not. We're just gonna be rooting at. He
You're
just gets like
You're going to be
pick or
watching the
something.
Steelers game. You're going to be watching the Steelers Ravens, and when Minka Fitzpatrick sacks Lamar, you're going to be like, oh
No,
no.
bro. Hey,
Oh, shit,
that week,
yes. Oh no.
that week he will be on the bench.
Oh, he got
Don't worry
Humphrey.
about it. Don't worry
Hey,
about it.
Big
Oh my
Will, I
God.
love that pick, bro. Christian Kirk in the 10th round. That was one of my guys.
They're going to use them. They're going to use them.
They,
Oh,
they
yeah.
sure are. He's still
Hey.
only 25 years old too.
Screwed up the whole
If I-
market,
bro, I'll
though.
tell you this. If I did not already have Etienne, I would have
You would've
snagged him
taken
before
him.
I would have
Yeah.
taken where I took Juju.
Absolutely.
I love Christian Kirk this year.
Yeah, don't think I ain't listening to your podcast. That's like that.
Hey, that's
That's
what's
my
up,
boy,
man.
man.
That's what's up.
He knew it. He knew it.
That's dope,
He was
though.
ready to go. All right, let's see what we got here.
Oh dang! I could have taken him.
I need to get a refill, man.
Look at there. Give me that stack. Give me the Jefferson Cousins stack.
Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Hey, yeah. Well, I mean, that means Juju goes to my bench, but
Yeah, but you can.
not a
I
bad
mean,
thing.
no.
Let's pour us another drink here, boys.
I know. I'm about to have to get me a refill too.
This
Bro, you
cat's
should be
gonna
over
make
here
me
with me, man. I'm
reach,
like,
bruh.
I'm smashing. I got Mai Tais. I got old fashions. I got bourbon. I got beer.
You just a whole freaking bar over there.
I do. I've got, bro. I literally have over 60 bottles of bourbon, like 60 different brands of bourbon in this house. Absurd. It's absurd.
I mean, what's absurd is that Amari Cooper's still available in the 11th round.
That is kind of wild.
I mean, I get like your QB situation is up in the air, but I mean, I feel like he's going to get targeted more than anybody.
Amari Cooper's really good.
He is.
Yeah, he's very good.
He's also, yeah, I mean, like I will say this about Amari Cooper. He also plays injured a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's like what his first couple years in not his first couple years in Oakland. I want to say it was like right before he got traded. He was just awful in Oakland.
Oh, yeah.
Well, to be fair, everybody was pretty awful.
In Oakland. So you're saying Devontae's going to be awful in Oakland?
No. John Gruden's gone.
Was he there when Devontae or when Amari was there?
He was.
Okay. Oh, Jordan Love out here throwing dimes to everybody, bro.
Bro, he looked so good tonight.
Yeah, but he ain't ever gonna see the
field. I know. I can't wait. I can't wait till he makes people eat their words.
But do you think they're gonna have who was it? Who's that quarterback from Seattle? They went from Hasselbeck to, was it Matt Moore? And they paid him like $60 million. He had one good game, and they were like, this guy's going to lead us to the promised land.
Yeah, he threw 5 touchdowns in that game.
Yeah.
I remember that game.
Okay.
Yep, I knew defensive players were about to start popping off.
Ooh.
They really are popping off, huh?
I'm not going to get him this round, but I'm going to get him next round because I know whatchamacallit's going to take him from me. So.
Yeah, I knew that shit was coming. Hey, I lied earlier, Jay, too, by the way. Whenever I said Aiden Hutchinson looked like a rookie, he didn't, man. He looked fucking good as hell. Bro, he looked so fucking good, bro. I was just trying to throw you off because I knew I was going to grab him in the next go around.
You can say.
I was like, as soon as you asked about him, I was like, shit. I was like, I can't say he was fucking good because I'm
he looked fire tonight.
Dude, he looked so fucking.
Well, I mean, if anybody can sing Billie Jean like that, man, they got to be freaking good, dog.
No, did you see that pull move he did on that offensive tackle? Dude, he planted that guy. Like, oh my God. He looked so fucking good tonight.
Landon, you're a motherfucker.
That's right, baby. You know it.
Dude, the defensive linemen have gone quick, bro.
Yeah, we play the Lions next week. By the way, we play.
Oh, so y'all gonna get some Hard Knocks FaceTime?
Yeah, we will get some Hard Knocks. Hopefully, it's better than Hard Knocks last year, bro. I'll tell you what. Watching that last episode of Hard Knocks last year, that's one of the most depressing moments of my fucking life.
I bet it was.
They had clown masks.
You're about to run out of freaking time.
I was done.
Here.
I debated on even watching it, honestly, but
the fact their fans walked in there with.
Dude, I don't know, but like I want to take him, but I don't want to take him.
Fucking take him, Jay. Come on. I'm trying to help you out here. Take Amari Cooper and he's
going to be a complete and utter bust for me.
Not this. I mean, maybe this year, but this is dynasty.
It's all right.
Yeah,
we're taking who I want next round, and I don't care.
That's my dog.
If this, I hate.
Now Ryan gonna lead us to that division title, ain't he? Will?
Hell no!
Come on, now.
Come on now.
You
know better than that. Not.
Hey, you know what sucks the most though is Malik Willis actually looked pretty decent last night.
Man, he needs work, but he
does need a lot of work.
Like he's gonna be all right, and we ain't never really had a good backup. I mean, you think in the years past, it's been just Mariota. I'm trying to think of like the last guy.
Tannehill was probably your last good backup.
Yep, and then
he ended up being your starter.
Blaine train, like it was just. I went to the Houston Texans Titans game a few years ago, and Deshaun Watson, as much as you hate him, it was like watching a fucking professional athlete with Deshaun Watson in a high school quarterback with Blaine Train. It was like Blaine Gabbert sucked.
Yeah.
And it was
No,
just
that's real.
I will say this: having a high school quarterback fits that high school stadium y'all got down there.
Damn, that ain't
that thing's a
ain't
piece of shit, bro.
You ain't wrong.
You need to. Hey, next time for real. Next time you're up this way and it's during the football season, you need to hit me up. I'm gonna take you to Indianapolis to the stadium up there.
It's
up
beautiful
there in
up
Lucas Oil.
I've never
And,
been.
I'm gonna let you see a real NFL stadium.
Yo,
Never been there either.
I went and watched the Rams and Titans in Tennessee, and then a
Me
few
and Drew
years
went and
later
saw the
watched
Colts and Titans in Tennessee.
True. Okay, so I can get my guy now here,
Oh, dog.
and then there's one other guy I want to get on the way back now. Hopefully,
So good. He's going to take over that backfield.
Yeah, I fuck with Ramondre heavy.
He's going to take over that.
He's good, bro. He's good.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll take over that backfield.
He
but
will.
Yeah,
he's
if
clearly
Harris
the
is
best
there-
player in that backfield.
Yeah, but if Harris is there, he's going to be involved. And they did just take 2 running backs in the draft with Pierre Strong, and I think.
Well,
Kevin
I'm
Harris,
telling you, bro.
but
Ty Montgomery's been working as that pass catching back in training camp. So
I did see that. I still think Stevenson.
I think Stevenson's
Yeah,
better.
okay,
Like I don't think it's any
but
question.
It's
but,
just, but yeah, I mean, like the Patriots running back situation.
yeah. So you know how Bill is,
Yeah,
especially for you, man. Bill's gonna do anything in his power to fuck you up.
right. Yeah. You know, he's heard everything I've ever said for sure. So
Okay.
Well, good news for Drew here. I got some good news, breaking news. So if you didn't know, Drake London did suffer a knee injury tonight. Good news for Drew. Falcons head coach Arthur Smith said the team would know more Saturday about the knee injury suffered tonight by Drake London, but it was encouraging early on, and it is said that it is not a serious injury, but there is further testing ahead. So,
Yep.
hopefully
we'll
it's not
see,
serious.
We'll see how it goes. I mean, I had saw where he got taken out of the game before I made the pick, so I was prepared to deal with whatever came with that. But he's my wide receiver 1 in this rookie class, and the reality is, I knew between the leagues I'm in, this was going to be my one shot at having any share of him. So I grabbed him, knowing what
Question,
would come with
question for you guys though. So real quick, and like Will, if you want to pop in here too, so if Zach Wilson does leave the Jets, how would you feel about Jimmy Garoppolo trade to the Jets? Because they're going to have an opening quarterback spot open. How would you feel about Jimmy G?
Love it.
Oh, I like that, Drew. I like that.
Because that means
that's
he
the
doesn't
other
come to
that's the other
Cleveland.
defensive player I really wanted to leave the draft with was Josh.
I
Allen.
did want Aiden Hutchinson, and I wanted Fred Warner. So I got both guys that I wanted to. The second best linebacker in football, because he ain't the best.
Right.
And I think Aiden Hutchinson is going to be a fucking monster.
Yeah, I agree.
He's going to be a monster. He's so
I
good.
agree.
He looked so good tonight. Like I can't, dude, I can't stress that enough. How good he fucking looked in that game tonight.
He did.
Damn.
Get it.
Hey, and look. All right. Her name is Danny, by the way. It short for Daenerys Targaryen.
Oh,
Yeah,
dog! I'm rewatching it.
Yeah,
I've
her
been
name
like
is-
season 3.
Yeah. Our cat's name is Daenerys, but I call her Danny for short. It's actually, I would say it was actually Emily's cat, but it's actually my cat.
Yeah,
I rescued her.
her.
And what she does when she's doing that, when she's screaming like that, she's got a little mouse toy that she brings me, and I asked my vet about it because my next door neighbor is the guy that owns Siglinski's Animal Clinic here in town. And he said that the reason the cats do that if they bring you like a toy that's like a mouse or something like that is they're trying to bring you food to like nourish you because they love you. So it's just her way of showing her love. She's just showing her love on the show. Wow.
Oh, and he's gonna get him on the way back too. So next year,
Oh,
I'm not drafting by this.
I'm not
guy.
drafted with Cole.
Duh, I'm not drafting by him. Okay, like we're just gonna re-roll shit. Okay, God,
Or at least put you in front of him, right?
yes, some way or the other. Like, because that's like whenever me and Drew draft. I think it's like if we draft in baseball, I'm either like right in front of him and he's behind me on the backside, or vice versa. And I'm just like, bruh, and he snags everybody. So, and this is like actually team related. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like double homicide getting you. Like he's sniping you and he's taking guys from both of y'all's favorite
Yeah.
teams.
Like you can take the players I want, but why you gotta take my team? I mean, I get he's a Ravens fan, but still.
Yeah, that's brutal as hell though.
Man, maybe I should ask him if he wants to go to Cincy versus Bengals or Cincy versus Ravens.
That's brutal.
All right, so we're gonna put him up.
Oh boy! All right. You know, Drew, you already know this pick here. So here we're going. We're going. I know it's early too, and I'm reaching, but
I honestly that isn't where I thought you were going. I thought you, unless is DeForest Buckner still there?
He is.
That's where I thought you were going. I like the pick. I mean, you know that.
And Landon, to mention that Malik Willis, I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm not a huge Tannehill guy. I know that a lot of people buy into it, but I'm still heartbroken off that playoff, man. I need to move on, but I can't fucking pain right now, dude.
I don't blame you, man. I would.
Man, that's tough, bro. That's tough.
It
reminds. I'll tell you what, man. That reminds me of. Us back in 05, like in 2005. That was the year. Like we were. I mean, like we were murdering people. Or no, it was 04. So that reminds me of the year we were in 04. We're like Peyton threw like 49, like 48, 49 touchdowns. Like, and that was with him setting like we're talking about like I'd say like at least 4 or 5 fourth quarters, like didn't even play, and he threw that many touchdowns, and we made it all the way through I believe to the divisional round. And we went to New England and it was snowing. I'll never forget that game back in 04. It was snowing. And we scored 3 points. We had the highest scoring offense in NFL history. Up until that point, we scored 3 points.
It hurts, man.
we lost to Tom Brady, bro. And like it's still to this day. Like, what's that? You seen that meme of the boxer where it's like to this day?
Yeah.
Like that's what I feel when I think about that game. That's what I think of. It's like to this day, bro. That
I mean, damn, our defense played well. I mean, shit, they look good. But Chase had one good catch. Burrow decent, but fuck, and then we just shit the bed. It was tough to watch. Derrick Henry, it was all tough, but those interceptions Tannehill threw was rough. That was just bullshit.
Yeah, he didn't do you guys any favors for sure in that. All right, there we go. I can't leave the draft without at least one.
I was that makes sense now.
Yeah. I still don't have a tight end.
Oh, there's still plenty of them out there though.
Nah, and there's 9 good ones.
No, not good ones.
Well, that's not true. Isaiah Likely's still out there.
There's still plenty you can take a shot on though.
So once again, if you are joining us live here, cheers to you. I know Drew feels the same way. Cheers to you.
I don't know why you're here.
Yeah, exactly. An hour 15 minutes into this, I am curious how many live viewers we have. But at the same time, if you're watching this on replay, we also want to thank you as well. And like if you're just watching this just for like IDP dynasty purposes, because I'll tell you what, man, I looked today on YouTube for some like dynasty IDP drafts, like startup drafts. there weren't really any. Like I kept just getting dynasty startups. There were not any IDP dynasty startups, and especially Superflex leagues, there were none. So yeah, so
Pretty
if you're
unique league,
joining
what
us,
you're saying.
yeah, so I mean, if you're joining us for that purpose, like, you know, and like I said, this isn't just a bunch of like a group. I mean, like, it is a group of friends drafting, but at the same time, like, we've got some like really serious fantasy guys in here as well. You know, some fantasy writers we've got joining us, like Matt. Also some serious, you know, dynasty and IDP players like Jay Galby 03 up there. Quentin's big, you know, obviously Drew's big in the fantasy, and some other guys that we've played fantasy with for a long time. You know, so this isn't just like a group of random people drafting. These are like some serious like fantasy guys, and like a mixture of like, you know, friends as well drafting as well. So I know Drew was really hurt by that last pick.
Nah, I wasn't going to take him. I wasn't going to take him.
You know, you want
Danny Dimes.
It would have been tempting to do if he would have been there. So I'm just glad he's not, honestly, because I know it's good for my health not to do it as bad as I would want to do it. So.
Hey, Drew, speaking of, you know who looked good tonight?
Who?
Desmond Ritter.
That's what's up.
Oh,
sure he's playing against third stringers, but I still like to
no,
hear
it
it,
was second string. Yeah, they were on second string. So that was really cool. So Arthur Smith and Dan Campbell agreed to play their starters the first quarter. So it was,
Okay.
I mean, it was like ones versus ones in the first quarter. Desmond Ritter tonight, not really that great, like completion percentage. He was 10 of 22, but he had 103 yards and 2 touchdowns and no interceptions. And
Right.
you know, he looked good. Also 6 rushes for 59 yards as well.
That's we like to see that.
That's right. So yeah,
We
he
like to see that.
he looked in command. Dude, he looked good. So
That's awesome. I didn't get to watch any of Atlanta, so I'm glad.
yeah, that's what's cool about watching preseason. And I know we talked about this on the last show, but like, you know, especially now that we're starting to do our, you know, draft rankings, and like we put out our own mock drafts and we put out our own draft rankings and stuff like that. Like, now that we're in preseason, we get to watch like guys that not necessarily are going to start, but like we get to watch these guys that we're high on during the draft process, and we get to see them perform, and especially when they perform good, like, you know, Desmond Ritter, or yeah, bro, it feels good. It makes us like think like, hey, maybe we're not, you know, a bunch of fucking amateurs and idiots.
Got to try not to overreact at this point, but.
Oh shoot, I'm up.
I'll tell you what, man.
Anything that can help confirm some priors, it always feels good.
Yeah, dude. I'll tell you this. I watch way too much fucking film to be an amateur at this point. Like, if I'm an amateur at this point, I've went way off the rails somewhere, because during my downtime, like, there's a good chance like that my fiance is walking in the room and she's like, "Why are you watching this game? This is from 3 years ago." And I'm like, "I'm scouting this player. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Leave me be."
Yeah, you already know what it is. So
that's funny.
She does it all the time. She walked in the other day and I was watching I was actually watching an old Colts game. It was the Colts Jets from like 2009, 2010. And she was like, "Why are you watching this? You already know what happens." And I was like, "I know."
You already know what
and
happens.
I wasn't even like scouting players.
Point.
I was like, man, I'm just like, I need football in my life. Like, there's no football on right now. And then of course this week now there's football. But yeah, this was like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Such a good feeling.
And also too, so good bit of information here. Just a heads up. Let me pull it up. While I'm pulling this up, how do you guys think this draft has turned out? How are you liking like the defensive players, and how is this kind of changing your draft strategy going into this?
It's the craziest thing I've ever done in my life.
It is wild. It's a lot of fun though. Like I really enjoyed this so far. This is a lot of fun.
The Superflex with the IDP, because I feel like sometimes it's either you have one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a normal flex, and then you have the IDP. But with that added on top of it, like, I mean, I don't know. Like we said, Amari's was in the 11th. There was somebody else that was really high that went way beyond their regular draft capital. And it's just, I mean, it changes your whole strategy. Like, you have to come either prepared or just unprepared and wish for the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, Drew, you know who else,
my
you know who else looked good tonight?
Who else looked good tonight?
Jared fucking Goff.
Good for him, man. I'm glad to hear he had to go show out in preseason week 1. I'm good. I'm glad to hear it.
So what I was going to tell you guys. So just to give this guy a shout out as well. If you are interested in grinding tape of college players, like as much as I do, and as much as a lot of the other guys, that you follow, like maybe you follow on Twitter or like maybe you follow on YouTube, there's a great resource for you. It's called Caddy's Cut-Ups. It's CADDYS Cut-Ups. And this guy takes the all 22 film, multiple games from, hundreds and hundreds of college prospects. He puts them all in a Google Drive file, and you're able to download the video, watch all 22 film you need to scout these guys. It is $1 a month on PayPal. What a steal. So yeah, if you are interested in possibly, grinding film, doing your own mock drafts, doing your own write-ups of these prospects and stuff like that, that's a great resource. And it's something that I use. It's something that a lot of guys that I know that I've talked to on the internet use, on Twitter, some like really big draft guys that I've talked to and DM'd with. They love Caddy's Cut-Ups. So CADDYS Cut-Ups. Look it up online. You can sign up. I know there are limited signups. He only does like a limited number of applicants per season. So you do have to get in line for it. But if you are able to get selected, awesome resource for you. So just want to give that dude a shout out as well. And I'll actually make sure to shout that guy out whenever we do our draft thing, because I don't know if I did last year or not, but it's where I get a lot of all 22 film from, where I can watch coaches film on guys. And I will literally spend hours using that guy's content, and it's
He
so
should be
good.
a sponsor of the show after that incredible live read you just did. That sounded like a hashtag ad right there.
Bro, it was so
That was
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, that's what happens. You get a few old fashions in you. You get a few old,
It sounded like you read it from a piece of paper, though.
Seriously,
not.
it sounds like you you had that down, like you scripted it in a good way, like not in a bad way. It's just like that was such a great sell of what he has to offer.
That's that journalism degree coming out.
I thought he wrote that shit for you.
Just off the dome right there. That was just off the dome. So yeah, Caddy's Cut-Ups, guys, look it up if you are interested. And also, by the way, if you are interested in possibly becoming a scout or NFL scout, there are some guys that are hired. I have not done it yet. It's something that I'll probably do in the near future.
Cool.
There is something as well called the Scouting Academy. You can look it up at thescoutingacademy.com. They bring in former GMs, actual NFL scouts, actual NFL guys, and it's basically like a college course for NFL scouting, and they pick the top 20 applicants, or how they finish, in the class, and they bring you out to the Reese's Senior Bowl, and you're able to connect with guys. A lot of guys actually get hired for NFL teams from the Scouting Academy. So if it's something you're interested in, possibly, if you want to be an NFL scout, check out thescoutingacademy.com. They're not sponsoring us, but I think it's a really cool resource, as well. So it's something that I like. Now it does cost money. I mean, you're looking at probably about $1,000 per semester of it. But I mean, if it's something that interests you and it's something you really want to get into, and there's a lot of guys I know that do it or that have done it, and they are actually NFL scouts now. And they really, really highly recommend it. And it's some pretty dope stuff. So it's something that I'll probably do in the meanwhile. I mean, it's not necessarily like a financial thing, but it's just a time thing. Like I don't have time to go to school anymore. Like I did that years ago. Like, I mean, like I'm over 30 years old. Like I don't have time. Actually, yeah. I mean, I don't have time to go to school right now, but as soon as I get some time, man, that's something that's
sounds like a dream job, is what it sounds like. It sounds
well, that's
amazing.
what it sounds like until you actually get down to it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, bro, you are on the road. Like a lot. You're eating fast food a lot. You're staying in hotels a lot.
Man, it sounds
You
like
don't
my
get-
job right now, dog. What are you
It's
talking
great
about?
if you're a bachelor. I mean, yeah, like if you're a bachelor and you don't have a family, like it's being a scout is super fun. Shitty pay, man. You're probably looking at like 30 grand a year. Like it's super shitty pay.
Yeah, good
You're away
deal.
from your family. It's long hours. It's dude, it's a grind, man. I mean, yeah, it's not like a 9 to 5 thing. Like, I mean, you're at that like hours and hours and hours. You're in. It's
Just because I want him, I'm gonna take him because I didn't take Kyle Hamilton
bro.
because-
Sauce Gardner went.
because
What's Drew
Kohler.
gonna do?
because Kohler was behind me, so I thought Kyle was gonna
Drew
come
gonna
back
do?
around. And
I didn't
Kyle,
expect Sauce to go that early.
well, I didn't expect Kyle to go to somebody that was a non-Ravens fan, but he did.
That's heartbreaking. That's like the other defensive player I was really targeting.
Sorry,
that
dog.
would leave, but I didn't think I'd have to even target him for another couple rounds.
Well, there's one more, so
Zach Wilson,
done for the year.
bro. Not confirmed yet.
I was about to say,
Nah.
wait, is that the thing?
If it comes out,
Dude,
bro,
dude, it was not good. It did not
it's
look good.
over.
Well, I mean, let's not pretend the Jets were competitive this year at all.
No,
No,
you
but I
just
mean
would
that
hate to
puts
see
in
him
silly,
deal with
bro.
an
what
injury
3
like that.
years
And
behind.
I'll tell you this too. Like as much as I've talked about Zach Wilson, but I'm sorry, Dan. Thank you for the food for your fake mouth. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to shut the door. Man, he did not look good when he played. He was making kind of the same mistakes he made as a rookie, where it's just it's rough. So it is what it is, though, man. It is what it is.
So since we're talking about the Zach Wilson thing, let's just put this out here, okay? I'm gonna be really irritated if this does happen, though. So if Zach Wilson does miss time, we as the Ravens play the Jets week 1 for their home opener, and we would have to play Joe Flacco. If he comes out and has a revenge game, woo, dog, you know how irritated I'm gonna be. Oh my god.
The Jets ain't gonna beat y'all, man. You're fine.
No, I'm not. But dog, hey, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
Nope. I'm not rooting for it, but anything can happen. Dog, your cat is feisty right now, dude.
You can still hear. You can still hear it right now.
Yeah. She's like, let me in the room. Let me in the room. Oh, that's funny. That's okay. That's like my mom's cat, though, dude.
I got the players picked out I want. I've got so long I've got to wait, man. Like shit. What am I even looking for?
Oh man.
I'm just ready
What
for
round are we? We're at 14. How many rounds is in this?
Bro, we in 30, dog.
30 rounds. We ain't even
about
halfway done.
We're about halfway.
Y'all, if y'all don't get us into this 15th round, so we can be halfway done. We're at out. So this is gonna be a 3-hour thing. Holy.
Well, who said it was 4? Who said 4 or something like that on the chat? Oh yeah,
Wouldn't have been far off.
every bit of it, dog.
Cole Kmet, I'm glad you came around.
Big pick. I was gonna say there's one out there that could have a big year.
Y'all was giving me shit about Cole Kmet just a couple days ago.
We were.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not on that.
I
podcast.
wasn't.
They were.
Yeah, y'all both were. You gotta rewind the tape.
Ooh.
I like Cole Kmet.
We're gonna go listen to the NFC North again.
Yeah. If you haven't listened to the NFC North show, go ahead and just
Go play it back.
They're all great.
Maybe it was just Jared. I don't know. But I know I definitely
I
got
did not give you shit about Cole Kmet. I gave Jared shit about Mark Andrews.
I heard that one.
I think it might have been in that same conversation too. I don't know. It might have been in that same
Or was
conversation.
I don't know what the dude's beef is with Mark Andrews.
The Kyle Pitts situation.
He's like, oh, I don't know about Mark Andrews. And I was like, how do you not know about Mark Andrews? The dude's literally finished as a top 3 to 4 tight end for like the past like 3 seasons. Like, Like, what is there not to? I wish he would hop on here.
I know, man. I was
Come
hoping
on,
he
man.
would too.
So let me ask you all this. I feel like you've already done it though, but I think it was like pre-draft, maybe like pre-NFL draft that y'all did an actual mock draft
Yes.
on one of those. Okay,
We
so
did
y'all
a
haven't
couple
done
mock
one.
drafts, and then we did a real NFL. Like, well, we didn't like Drew wasn't in the league, Jared wasn't in the league, I
Yeah.
was in the league. They hopped on with me while I did an actual Dynasty Startup draft.
Okay,
Boy, let's fucking go. You know I gotta do it. Let's go. I know it's a little early, but I'm telling you, man.
hey, at this point, bro, you just getting who you want on your team. You know, like
That's
He's
kind of
gonna-
strategy I went with from the jump.
Yeah.
woo.
Yeah, well, I use this opportunity to get a lot of guys that like I don't have in any any
Yeah.
of my other teams, and I've got like multiple dynasty leagues, multiple fantasy leagues. Like I'm talking about the only guy right now I'm looking at that I actually have on any of my other teams. There's two guys. I have Mike Williams and I have Saquon Barkley. None of the other guys on my team I have on any other fantasy team I have.
Really?
So there's
So
just
you have
it's a
no pieces of ETN or Mike Williams?
zero.
Dang.
No, I have Mike Williams,
Oh, okay.
but nobody else I have.
I got you. Well,
I know
see, that's like.
Hey,
with
Drew, I
a-
did you a favor, though, because I know Quentin was probably like he's waiting to snipe you, and I just sniped the shit out of him. Looking out for my guy here.
Well, that's like with Lamar. Like, I'm not griping that I've got Josh Allen, but like in
You should
every,
not gripe that you
I
have
just
Josh-
said I'm not. But in every league that I've got Lamar as my quarterback. You know, so
Well, you need to diversify your profile a little bit then.
I know, but I just man, I can't do it. You know, it helps me root every Sunday.
Look,
you know,
look,
what I'm
I
saying?
told you right now. I fucking told you. Look, on the clock. Look what he said. Can you see that? He just DM'd me. He said, "You bitch." I fucking told you. He said he was gonna be my 7th RB with a crying face. Look, just for that, Quentin, if you're listening to this, let me get a oh hell yeah. Let me get a hell yeah.
Oh man.
Oh,
Hey Will, I know you're listening to this. Let me get a hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
yeah.
Oh,
Go,
Mike
go,
Gesicki.
Steve Austin.
All right, I think their
Wants a
defense
little
is gonna be
Naeem
on the
Hines
field a lot.
on his team.
So
Come
And
on,
that's the
man.
bottom line. Good Stone Cold said so.
speaking of wrestling, how was
Ric Flair's retirement match?
yeah.
Bro, that shit was terrible.
Was it really?
He said that shit
I'm
was
just
terrible.
joking. No, like look, like it was the card itself was awesome.
I feel like it'll be a highlight of your life.
Man, there was so many great, like I'll tell you, man.
DDP was there. I knew that.
Yeah, Undertaker was there.
Oh,
Like, there was
dog.
tons of guys there. It was so awesome, and we were so close, man. Like I'm talking about, like I was like 50 feet from the Undertaker. Like it was
Dude,
wild.
that sounds amazing.
Wow. That's
Which I
sounds
mean, like, and I
amazing.
like we've been to like like me and Jared, like we've been to WrestleMania. I've been to a Starcade. If you're familiar with WCW, you know what Starcade is.
Absolutely.
But like, yeah, so me and Jared go to a lot of wrestling stuff, just like me and him and like a different group of guys. And man, like the Ric Flair thing was so cool to be at. The Ric Flair match, like just Flair himself, it was bad.
Just because he's old.
Well, yeah, I mean, like the dude just had like quadruple bypass. He's damn near
Yeah.
80 years old. He passed out twice during the match. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. That's a real thing. He passed out twice during the match.
Oh shoot!
But if I tell you this, Ren, I'll tell you this. And like I said, we've been to Summer Slams, we've been to Survivor Series,
Yeah.
we've been to In Your House. I mean, we've been to like a lot of like between me and Jared, we've been to a lot of cool shows. One of the best matches I've ever seen, whether it's live or just watching it, was the Luchador match at the Ric Flair retirement show. That shit was insane. It had I'll look up the card real quick, but because I want to get this completely right, I don't want to miss anybody. Because this was one of the greatest matches I've ever watched in my entire life. Like, it was that crazy. It was so good. Let me pull this up. So hold on. I want to ask you and Will, because I got Will on here too. Mount Rushmore of wrestling. Give me your Mount Rushmore. Jay, give me your Mount Rushmore. Drew.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with wrestling, but I know Will's really big into it.
I was big into it back in the day. Like anything.
Yeah, that's how we
10
were.
years.
Like we like me. Like yeah. Like I remember talking like. There's one memory I have of Will whenever we were in elementary school. I don't know if he remembers this or not, but it was me, Will, and Donald Bush. I know Will knows who that is, but we were on the playground at the elementary school, and we rapped the entire Nelly, like the first Nelly album. Dude, we blazed through that whole album at recess in elementary. I don't know if you remember.
No, I don't remember it, but it's highly believable.
I don't know why, like that.
I was waiting
dude,
to be like, dude, I still remember that.
bro. Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know why that stuck with me so much, but it did. Like, me and you and Donald Bush were like, what? Like, we were in the playground and we went through the whole like, if you want to go and take a ride with me, and we were just like, okay, like, yeah, let's go, baby.
No, that's a good one, man. But I got to melt. First, I want to say you bringing up Starcade, man. That's fucking cool, dude. Like, I never got into WCW too much. I was like this diehard fucking loyal WWF guy. So my Mount Rushmore is gonna strictly come from the Attitude Era. But man, I got to take Stone Cold, of course. The Rock. Cannot forget about The Rock, Mankind, and The Undertaker.
Mankind, bro.
Mankind.
Those four guys, dude.
No joke. Not even. I'm not making this up. That was my exact 4 as well.
What?
I'm not playing, bro.
Those are 4 right.
The only way I could think about the question was just because of like I had to consider the time that I watched wrestling, and that's all that I really considered. Like I don't care about shit that happened before I started. I don't care about shit that's happened since I stopped. Those were my 4 favorite wrestlers during the time that I watched. That was my exact 4 as well. That's hilarious.
All right, Jay, what you got?
Okay, so see, I'm gonna kind of say like Will. So I was not allowed to watch the WWF era, the Attitude Era. No, man, I was sheltered. I lived under a rock, so I was only allowed to watch
that.
WCW.
Your mom was a school teacher, bro.
Right. I was allowed to watch WCW. So with that being said, okay, I'm going to have to put Sting as my number one. Sting as my number one.
You fucking right, baby.
Sting as my dog. When he came out of the rafters down that rope,
the crow, which I remember Sting before the Crow. So like, so my family was big. Like we were more big WCW guy, family. We were a huge WCW family, and so shout out to my mom because that's how I got to go to the WCW shows. Was because of my mom and my grandpa.
Right.
But I liked WWF more because me and Juice and like my boy Juice. I know Big Jared, if he's watching this, which I don't know if he's watching, but Jared knows. I know Will knows Juice. Me and my boy Juice and Jared, Victor, Camella, Will, like all of it. Like we were big WWF guys. My family was WCW. So I've got like a mixture. So like for me, Ric Flair is the GOAT. Like Ric Flair is the GOAT. Nobody has more titles. Nobody's done it for dude's done it 5 decades. 5 decades, bro. 50 years. Like Ric Flair is the fucking GOAT. Then I would probably say Sting, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and this is tough. The best in-ring performer I've ever watched out of anybody else. Like I don't like not necessarily character or anything, but the best wrestler, like just period wrestler I've ever seen. Mr. WrestleMania, baby, Shawn Michaels.
The Heartbreak Kid.
The Heartbreak Kid.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Shawn Michaels still alive, bro.
R.I.P.
No, that was a good one, Landon. I like the mix of the WCW and the WWF.
Yeah, Sting
that's
is
fucking
my
classic.
my
Sting
personal
is
favorite wrestler
dog,
ever.
dude.
Sting
Yeah.
was, I didn't
Sting
watch
and Stone
a lot of
Cold
Sting.
Steve Austin are my two favorite wrestlers of all time. But I think like Ric Flair has to be up there, and I like for me personally, like I would have
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn
was
Michaels.
stuck.
Mr. WrestleMania, baby.
Yeah.
You know, you mentioned Donald Bush. He was a big WCW guy.
Yeah.
But, man, I think the most well-respected, like, Goldberg in his prime when he was undefeated.
Bro.
Yes.
I didn't even really watch WCW. I told you that. But
Goldberg.
it's
That's my
fucking
dog.
Goldberg, man. He don't lose. Like, it's
Yeah,
fucking
You don't
Goldberg.
lose.
Goldberg was a bad motherfucker too.
Yeah, Goldberg was awful in the ring though. Like if you go back and watch him now, like he's like Hulk Hogan. Like
Yeah,
Hulk
I watched
Hogan-
him back whenever I was a
yeah,
kid.
bro. Like Hulk Hogan was really bad in the ring, but
Yeah, I never really fucked with Hulk Hogan.
Mm-mm.
Oh, fuck Hulk Hogan, man. And I'm not a Bret Hart
Yeah.
guy either.
I'm good with that too.
You know, I had a buddy that was his favorite wrestler was Bret Hart, and that was just something I respected Bret Hart. You know, I thought he did a lot for it, and he was good, but he was not my guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you should get on here with Jared. And I've never met anybody that hates Bret Hart more than Jared Holly does.
Really? I mean, I don't mind Bret Hart, but I mean, I ain't got a dog or cat. But no, like I said, I would have said Sting. I would have said
Oh, Steve, man.
I'm really see. I like Goldberg, but I really liked that whole NWO era.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like Kevin Nash, when he did all, I mean, I know he's not like great through like champions and everything like that, but just the attitude him and Scott Ramone brought to like the whole entire WCW was just
Right.
completely different. It was game changing. I mean, don't they have like a 30 for 30 on it or something like that? If I'm not mistaken, and it is amazing. It's childhood
Devin Lloyd, I
all
like
over
that.
again.
I like the Devin Lloyd pick.
And then I mean, you had to put Stone Cold in there. I mean, you just if you mention the word wrestling, Stone Cold's the first person that probably comes to
Yeah.
99% of people's mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the GOAT to me.
Yes. And then just a fan favorite. And I hate that he was in freaking WWF because I couldn't watch him. But Jeff Hardy.
God damn it, boy. That's a good one.
Oh,
Jeff Hardy,
my God.
give me a
guitar.
The
I
Hardy
love
Boys.
Jeff
Not a
Hardy,
guitar.
boy.
The Swanton Bomb.
Swanton Bomb.
Yeah.
Let's
Time I get
go.
up
Bro,
on
you
the
wanna know
ladder
something
at work, I
crazy?
think about that.
So Jared actually met Matt Hardy in Best Buy, like
That's
Paducah.
wild.
Yeah, like he ran into Matt Hardy in Best Buy.
That's wild.
Yeah, he used to tell me, he's like, man, like we were walking through Best Buy and I was like, hey, are you Matt Hardy? And he was like, yeah. Like, I was like, that's crazy.
I appreciate the fan.
If you're a big
I got you,
wrestling
dog.
fan, by the way, so when we went to WrestleMania, Jared actually smoked a cigarette with Terry Sabisco. If you know who Terry Sabisco is, Jared went outside to smoke a cigarette and he went to the smoking area, and Terry Zabisco was out there and he smoked a cigarette. We met like Sabu, Shawn Michaels, RVD. I mean, we've met like tons of wrestlers.
Dude, I think I would fangirl if I met Shawn Michaels, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. All right. So real quick, I gotta take a bathroom break. Y'all talk about what you need
Turbo about to auto pick.
Yeah.
I'll probably he'll auto pick his next one. So.
I mean, I would
Yeah.
just cue in
This
your
next
next
one auto
person
pick.
and let it go. Kenny Pickett, take an L.
It should auto pick for him now, right?
It should, since he just.
Okay, there we go.
Who's his other QB? Bro, Kenny Pickett's his only
That's his only quarterback.
dog. I swear, that's his only QB.
Oh no,
Bro, I give you Josh Allen. You give me you give me.
he's gonna be searching for quarterbacks for sure.
Ooh,
Damn, that's rough, man.
that is awful. Well, I know who I'm hitting up.
Yeah, if you want to unload Josh Allen, you got your guy.
Fuck yeah, dog.
Didn't Landon just said he got up, right? He making his pick on the
Yeah.
move.
Nah, he's gonna let it run timeout. He could have just clicked auto pick while it was gone, but that's okay.
He knows who he wants to. He's
Yeah,
bullshitting.
he's got it queued up, ready to go.
I don't know who I want.
But see, like this gets to that point where you're like taking people that you hope pan out. Like I'd say we're in what 17. I'd say once you got to like 13, everybody before that's you've had a plan for. After this, you're just hoping and taking lawn darts is what you're doing. Like you're hoping to pan out.
Yeah.
Because
This
I
is
mean,
definitely the
shoo!
shoot your shot portion of the
Yes. Oh
of
my
the draft,
Lord.
without a
Dude, I'm
doubt.
looking at all these people down here. There's no way. Half these people, I'm like,
He would take Ramsey. He was another guy that I thought was so far away. I thought DBs were worthless in IDP.
dude, I don't know.
Like
But see,
corners, not safeties, but corners. It seemed like
right.
corners were like
But
the
what's
least
crazy
valuable.
is some of
But
these
I don't know. I've never
DBs have linebacker like
eligibility.
positions. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can move them around. Like I think one of the ones I've got, you can move around. Or no, not Jeremy Chin. He's a DB that's got an LB.
Yeah, he's a safety.
Yeah, dude, it's wild.
Jordan Davis, that's such a good pick. I love that. Davis looks like a fucking wrecking ball.
Dude, you want to talk about the most upset draft night of my life?
That's such a
I'm
dope
picking
pick.
it. Dog, I thought we were going to jump up and trade for him, but
I thought y'all were
all
too.
good.
That would have been such a good. That was like the perfect fit.
Yep. He had Ravens written all over him, and
He really
Calais
did.
teach him, and just we'll go from there. I'm like, all right, nope. But I mean, I'm not mad at Kyle Hamilton. I like him. I think he's going to be great. We can move him around. He can be kind of like a middle linebacker as well. So I mean, I'm not mad about it. But Jordan Davis he's just a freak of an athlete. You know, like
Right.
300 and something pounds, and you're moving like you move. You don't teach that to just anybody.
Nope.
So I saw a video the other day on Twitter. Oh my god, I'm about to break my MacBook. Kevin White. Do you remember that name?
The receiver that got drafted by Chicago.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he is in New Orleans. And I don't know
Is
if he'll
he?
be like, he's in New Orleans. He's with the Saints, man. He's
Oh,
apparently making some noise to be
Oh,
like their
shit.
third or fourth receiver. I thought
Huh.
that dude was like non-relative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, after he left Chicago, I don't know where he went. And then he ended up in New Orleans. Could be very good. Great pick. Wow. What's wrong with him? His hip. Still think he takes over that position by the end of the year, but we'll wait
Do
till
what?
he gets. We'll wait till he gets back. I got some more.
Oh,
people
you got somebody on your.
yeah,
Okay. Got somebody on your radar.
yeah.
Got you.
Like, dude, there's just like James Robinson, great value right now. Melvin Gordon's great value right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this
Michael
is where the value
Gallup.
start to creep in.
Shoo. But I don't know who's got Javonte. Matt's got Javonte. I think it goes from like a 80 to a 20 split by the end of the year. Like, I think Javonte just runs away with that. He's just a 3-down back. He can pass catch. But my only big default about the running back with that, and I know it's not the same system that Pete Carroll did, but Russ was never, I guess you say, like friendly to a running back. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Chris Carson would only get so much from the passing game. He would have to make everything up on the run game.
Wow. Didn't see that one coming.
Wandale.
All right. What I missed here?
Absolutely everything. We talked about everything.
I know. So I changed the draft picks to 1 minute per pick now that we're in the 18th round.
Oh, hot damn.
I like that. Speed it up.
So speed it up a little bit. Try to make it at least under 3 hours.
I got so many guys that I'm so many young guys that I've just kind of like placed my faith in. I like this.
So you did miss this. So if you go and look at Curtis's team, he has one QB. And you know who that QB is?
Yeah.
I mean, the rest of his team is pretty damn good.
The rest of his team is great, but his QB is
he's definitely got to make some trades for some QBs. Yeah.
Hey, it is what it is, right?
That is rough. But like I said while you were gone, Josh Allen is available.
Like your quarterback?
Yeah. Dude,
What do you want for him?
Totally fine. What do you
What you want for him, Jay?
We go ahead and talk about that.
Come on. What do you want for him?
Hold on. Let me make my pick and then
I'll give you Trevor Lawrence.
Start over.
Hey, that's my quarterback one right there.
Great for you. I'm about to upgrade you. So
mean, it's either Trevor Lawrence or Kirk Cousins. You got to pick between if you're going to trade with Landon.
Well, I guess Josh Allen's just going to sit on that team.
So Matt,
you better hurry up.
So Matt's really young right now, but at the same time, his quarterbacks are Deshaun Watson, Zach Wilson, and
Davis Mills.
So right now he has Davis Mills as his starter, as his quarterback one.
But that's okay. But look at the rest of him, though.
Yeah, it's really young.
Jamar, Javonte, Brees, Jalen, Chris, Elijah. I just don't think Deshaun will ever be the same, even if he does come back. I just don't think you can take a year off and be anything remotely to what you were.
I like that Kyle Duggar pick.
Tyrann Mathieu.
Since we was talking about the Mount Rushmore of wrestling, let's shift to gears. Who's y'all's favorite NFL player of all time? I mean, if you could pick just one guy that you're
Ray Lewis. Done.
I'll give you one fucking guess.
Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning.
Wrong.
He is. He's the greatest QB to ever play the game. You ain't gonna argue it. So
wrong. It's actually my favorite player of all time is actually Reggie Wayne.
That's a good one. I actually liked Reggie Wayne.
What?
I mean, as a player, I did.
It
I
happened.
mean, Reggie's great, but over Peyton,
Or Marvin Harrison.
shoot, or Dallas Clark, even little white 44. Are you kidding me? Come on, bro.
I don't, dude. I love.
Or
Reggie
what's
Bland.
that one guy's name? He was great, but he never finished the season.
Austin
he's a
Collie?
defense. No, he's a defensive player. Bob Sanders. Bob Sanders, one of the greatest defensive players ever to play the game, but never finished the season. Bruh.
Man, I liked Frank Wycheck. Y'all remember that name?
Yes.
You know, I mean, definitely on no one
Yes.
else, no one's true Mount
Yeah,
Rushmore. But as far as like
absolutely.
a fan favorite,
Yeah.
yeah, that was my fucking guy. Yeah, that was my guy.
Hey, I was rooting for y'all in '99, man. So it's the one time I ever rooted for y'all, but I was rooting for y'all in '99.
Shit, I wasn't.
Sorry, dude. It's before Ray came to the league, dog.
I'm glad you were fucking wrong, Jay.
You glad I was right?
Oh, sorry, Drew. I mean, you still won, dog. So it's all
Damn
good.
right
man.
we did. Damn right we did.
Damn right they did.
And then you know what else happened? And then we fucking did it again. That's what happened. We did it again.
Oh shit.
It's gonna be wild when they go back to back this year.
Oh, you think it's like that? I mean, y'all have like one of the easiest roads to get there.
How you figure?
How you figure the NFC is it's like the East in basketball, bro.
Well, they still got one of the toughest schedules in the league, according to pretty much anywhere you look.
Oh, well, let's go look at it. How about that, Landon? You better pick your team, bro.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh damn! This man did not.
I did.
Oh no! Oh, dude, I really hoped it auto picked for you.
It did not auto pick. I made that pick.
No way.
Well, good pick. Good pick.
That's crazy, bro.
No way.
Okay, so on the next podcast,
Bro, it's the
that's
19th
first thing
round.
you
I
talk
had
about.
to throw something fun in there.
Yeah,
I gotta keep the 0 people that are watching us live. I had to keep them entertained.
All right, so you got Buffalo. It's going to be a very interesting game. You got Atlanta, W, Arizona, W, San Francisco.
Oh, look, Zach Wilson's ACL is intact. Look at that.
Be interesting. Dallas, think y'all win that. Carolina, y'all win that. Like I said, San Francisco, interesting. Tampa Bay, think y'all win. Arizona, think you win. New Orleans, I think you win.
Dude.
Kansas City, I think they come back down to earth. I don't think they're Kansas City like they were last year. Seattle, W. Las Vegas, W. Green Bay, W. Denver.
You keep saying WWW, but those are fucking hard opponents.
No,
What you mean? No,
Green Bay is not going to be the same Green Bay that they were last year.
you making a lot of assumptions, but
They lost their offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, if I'm not mistaken,
they were.
Do they still have number 12?
with nobody. Oh, dog, I got to pick. Hold on. We'll talk in a second.
Define nobody.
Christian Watson, Alan Lazard hasn't played a full season completely.
Who else?
Yeah.
His ass.
Okay. Then they got, dude, I picked him.
Drew, if you're wondering, you are frozen right now.
Romeo. Okay, they got your boy Romeo, but he's not
Romeo. Where art thou, Romeo?
I get that. Okay. I'm not gonna say he's gonna be that great to take them to where.
Oh
they
my God,
beat the
Curtis!
Rams.
Curtis just messaged me. He said, "Did you draft Malik just because I auto drafted Tannehill? You fucker!" I was hoping he would last. That's hilarious. That's right, baby. I got a Titans quarterback. I got a Titans player.
He's gonna bash him all year long on his bench.
Drew, if you can hear me, you are frozen right now. Completely frozen. Is he frozen for you, Jay?
Hold on, let me look. I got the draft board up.
Oh, look. Yeah, he just
I was
disconnected.
about to say I don't even see him.
Yeah, he just disconnected. So it looks like it's us right now.
Oh.
It auto drafted a non-starting quarterback. I was heated. He auto drafted Kenny Pickett.
I'm sorry. That's like he could have taken Carson Wentz, Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield. He could have taken his one dude, Marcus Mariota. Ah, that's so funny. But like I was saying, I think the Rams, I think they have one of the easiest paths to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean you
yeah,
can't
it's in
stack
the
it to
NFC, bro. The NFC's rough right now, but
you can't stack it to the AFC. The AFC, you're going through a gauntlet
Drew's
if you want to
Drew's
get
about
there.
to auto draft.
Oh, time's up. Who's he take?
Sam Hubbard.
I mean, it's not awful.
Not the worst pick in the world.
No, because he had a great year last year.
There's 10 more rounds to go, baby.
I just really think those Bengals, I just really think they come back down to earth. I think they had a great run. I'm not knocking that. They blew up last year. I just think they come back. I'm not going to say they're going to be terrible. Like, I'm not saying that at all.
I don't know, man.
But I think they come down to earth.
The way I look at it is like their defense is still really good as long as Jesse Bates is still there.
I don't think they signed Jesse Bates back because they're going to put all that money in Joe Burrow.
Not yet.
You better be smart because guess what? We're about to pay Lamar 50. So Joe Burrow, Joe Burrow's like, well, I took you to a Super Bowl.
I don't know, man. Joe Burrow reminds me of Brady, where like he's like, you know what? I'll take 35, and you can make the rest of the team better.
I don't see him being like that. I see him being like, look, I want my dues paid. I went through Ohio State.
What I'm saying, I can see him saying, like, you know, like let's make sure we keep Lamar, or not Lamar, but let's make sure we keep Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Make sure we keep Tyler Boyd. Let's make sure we keep Joe Mixon. Let's make sure we keep the O-line and the defense. And like he's like, all I care about is winning game. You can give me $35 million a year, and I'm going to live comfortably.
But
I want to win some football games.
That man ain't. Well, I mean, I can't say you're crazy because the man lived in his mom's basement with the Star Wars sheets on his bed. So I can't say you're crazy. But
hold on, Joe Burrow's a Star Wars guy,
dude. You didn't know that? So after he got drafted, he lived in his parents' basement for like almost a year.
Look, let's be fair here. His parents were loaded, by the way.
No, I get that.
So yeah, like so his parents' basement
in a Star Wars
is like another house, probably. Let's be fair.
I know, but I'm just saying, bro. If I'm in the NFL, I'm getting out of my parents' basement and I'm changing Star Wars to like.
I'm not in the NFL, and I was out of my parents' house at like 18 years old.
And this man's getting millions right off the bat. So go get you a little apartment in downtown Cincy, and you know. But I just think they come back down to. I think they come back down to earth. I'm not saying they're not going to be good. There's a chance they could still win the division. There's a hot chance they could still win the division.
I still have them winning the division.
But I know you do. You're such a hater. But it's okay though. You still said we're making the playoffs. I know.
I'm a hater.
I was getting there. I was getting there. But I just think they come back down. I hope they come back down. Let's say that.
Bro, they're tough.
They are.
That's a tough team.
Oh, Matt.
Marcus Mariota. He looked good tonight, man. He'll probably stay healthy for about 6 games, but
do I take a chance on Ronald Jones?
bro, he looked good.
Or take Khalil Herbert? Just don't know if I trust Che in that offense, though. What's mine? Oh, we only got so much time now. Oh,
I just got auto pick my last 2 picks. I'm not all that mad about them, but
no, Sam Hubbard's nice.
yeah, Shaq Barrett's cool too. They're both a little.
Man, let's take them. Pay the man that got like $120 million.
Hey, you know who looked good tonight? Trevor Lawrence.
Jacksonville's going to look a lot better.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll win a lot of games, but I mean they'll.
No, but
I mean, they look.
obviously it's a low bar to look better than last year. But
Yeah, man, I don't know. Like Trevor, like, and he didn't even have like that like fantastic of a stat line, but he looked like when I was watching him and like I was sober, he looked like that's the key because everybody I look at right now is going to look good. But man, he looked much more decisive, much more like accurate, much more like dude. He fucking let it rip on that completion to Zay Jones. Oh my god, that was such a good throw.
On, dude.
And he had a throw in the end zone to Zay Jones. Oh
my god, I'm fucking over this shit,
dude. He auto picked that dude. He auto. He's tilted right now. So if you're joining us right now, we are in a startup IDP draft. Thank you guys so much. Jay is tilted. Andrew is gone. Probably to get another drink. I probably shouldn't have another drink. Having a little much too much fun down here, and Big Will's down there. We're talking about wrestling earlier, and my pick is right now. Let's see who I can get here. I'll take my boy Kenny Moore. Lightning in a bottle. Oh. I'll tell you what else I'm going to get here. I'll take Romeo Doves, my boy. I'm waiting on it. Where'd you run off to? Jay got mad because Cole auto picked Isaiah Likely. So he dipped out.
he walked off.
He was not a fan.
Duly noted. Don't try to draft Ravens players because you're never going to get them.
Look, there he is.
Sorry.
I was carrying the show myself for a minute.
Oh, my bad. I had to go.
I did draft Kenny.
I did take a bathroom break.
Yeah, drafted my boy Kenny Moore. Drafted Romeo.
You got Romeo.
Yeah, right. I did. I can't be all about him during the draft process, and I can't not have him in a dynasty league.
Are you going to try to take him in a redraft league?
No,
not even like on a 14-round flyer like your last?
Probably not, honestly.
It's all right. You'll pick him up week 4.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he balls out like first 2 weeks,
yeah,
he's available on waivers. Then,
man, who's the one Ravens player out there just take him to piss off Kohler?
He might have them all.
He's got all of them. He's got all of them.
I had somebody. How many we got left?
We still have how many rounds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I have faith in this guy.
We still have 9 rounds left.
I have big faith in this guy. I put him. I think he's better than Sauce.
Prochet?
No.
Oh no. Now you're going DBs.
Yes.
Justin Simmons?
Nope. Mr. Derek Stingley.
I was a big fan myself.
I have a lot of faith in that guy.
Yeah, I liked him too.
And my other DBs, I think, are old, so I just keep Sauce and Derek Stingley. See, that's what makes this so much harder, Like, you sit there and you think of your offensive guys, and, like, what's his name? Anthony got Tyler Algier, and Isaiah Spiller, those young running backs or young offensive players, but you still got to think of those young defensive players that could be like, oh, he could be, the first one off the board in round 5 or 6. When did Micah go?
Y'all want to watch me piss off the Titans fans real quick?
Please.
All right.
Get your ticker out, Drew. I've never seen somebody hate as much as yours though for a team. That's wild.
You talking about me?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I hate the Steelers, but dog, you are just like I get on Twitter and it's something bashing the Titans, and it's like 7 a.m. in the morning, and I'm like, bro,
hey, look, hold on here. If you watch our new YouTube short that Drew just posted tonight,
okay,
I'm complimenting the Tennessee Titans. By the way, I'm actually complimenting Malik Willis.
Okay,
so. It's not all hate. Like I can be objective sometimes. I'm just saying, like,
so you still did
like
not
look.
change my mind.
I'm saying, like, I can be objective sometimes, but 98% of the time is fuck the Titans. That's what we're about around here.
Oh, I hear you.
And it's not because I necessarily hate the Titans.
Like, you absolutely do, but it's okay.
No, like I don't hate the team. What's weird is I actually like Mike Vrabel. Like, and like,
well,
I don't
he is a good coach.
It's the fans, not Will. By the way, but it's most of the other fans I hear. I'm just saying they've won the division 3 times in 20 years.
And I think they won a Super Bowl.
And they talk the most shit out of anybody know. Like how I grew, like not necessarily grew up because I was already in high school, but like going through the mid 2000s through high school all the way until the end is like a division, an AFC South title, that's expected. Like that's like that ain't shit to me. An AFC South title. I'm talking about Super Bowls. Like that's the only thing I care about. I'm talking about Super Bowls.
How many
we won the division for like 8 straight years.
Is that just because y'all have won 2 and they've only won none?
It's not only that, but like we were competitive. So. Like we were at least competitive in the Super Bowl for like 8 to 10 years in a row.
How many Super Bowls the Colts got?
Is it 2 or 1?
We got 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Y'all beat New Orleans, and then who's the other one?
No, we didn't. We lost to New Orleans. We were in the Super Bowl, but we lost to New Orleans. We beat the Bears.
Okay, that's the Robbie Grossman year, or Rex Grossman.
Rex Grossman.
Yeah.
We beat Rex Grossman.
We ain't all like that, Landon. Like, I will never buy no AFC South champion shirt. Like that shit.
Yeah, bro.
It just like that shit doesn't do it.
No,
for me.
like dead serious. That was a shirt that came out every year that I was in high school. Was a Colts win the AFC South shirt. I've never owned an AFC South champion shirt.
I will never own one.
I've owned a Colts shirts. Super Bowl championship shirt.
I mean, I'd like.
But we beat the Cowboys. We beat the Cowboys in the early or in the 70s for our other Super Bowl.
I got some Super Bowl shit right here behind me.
Look, we beat Roger. Hey, I think
it's fresh. It's fresh.
I think you got a Super Bowl jersey on too, don't you?
It don't have the Super Bowl patch on it, but the guy the guy that's on the back of it did win a Super Bowl this year.
Man, you want to know?
And he led a few. He led a few playoff game-winning drives along the way too.
And you know who's gonna do that this year?
Matt fucking
Ryan, baby.
Matt Stafford again.
No, the other Matt. But I'll tell you what, if there is a chance that it is the Rams Colts Super Bowl, this show is about to pop off something serious.
Yeah. Oh, I believe it. I want to be in on the live when that goes down.
Oh, you ain't got to be live, bro. You can just come over to the house. Like Drew. Drew will be over here for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'd have to.
In the football cave that we got here. We got, we got all kinds of Super Bowl stuff. I don't know if you can see all this, but we've got we've got a massive 70-inch TV showing the game right now. We got a big old cave here, and Drew will be in the cave along with everybody else for the Rams Colts Super Bowl that is about to happen.
He found somebody he hadn't picked up yet.
Yeah, we will be drunk. It will be fun.
Definitely. Yeah.
We will be recording a show live in the same room. All 3 of us in the same room. Me, Jay, and Drew. In the same room. We will be inebriated.
Hey Jay, we need to talk about sauce, bro. Like you got Stingley now too, who you just said you have more faith in than Sauce. Like we need Sauce is the guy I have the most faith in. We need to talk about
Oh,
him.
boy.
Man, dude, that's rough. That's a rough situation. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Damn it, I'm picking.
Yeah, you got 3
Oh.
seconds, bro.
Oh, you got
Gus
Gus.
Bus,
That's
look at
solid. That's a great
Woo!
pick.
I thought I was about to miss that.
You got Gus.
Yeah,
Bus.
you need to send Sauce my way, man. That's like the one guy I haven't gotten that I really wanted to get.
Okay.
We need to talk about Sauce, especially since you got Stingley, who you said you like more anyway. I like Sauce more.
All right. What
So-
you want to talk? What you want to talk about, big dog?
We can talk, man. What you need?
Hey, you know what else happened tonight, Big Drew?
What happened tonight?
Cardinals beat the Brewers.
Oh yeah, I did know that. Absolutely.
Was Montgomery pitching? Was he pitching? tonight?
Montgomery pitched the gym
He
tonight.
did. He played really good.
Thank God we didn't go get Soto.
Hey, like-
'cause
like
he's
I
a
said-
freaking
like I said, y'all-
curse. He
I
better
know I
curse.
did it. I know I did it a few picks ago, but y'all want to see me tilt the Titans fans real quick?
Oh my God, he's gonna go picks. Deontay Foreman, who's better than Derrick Henry.
What is that? That like
I
their
did not say he's
third
better.
string tight end?
No, he'll be their first in a year.
You think so?
Really?
He's fucking good. He's really good.
Man, he's talking good about the Titans.
Yeah,
Bro.
I
Montgomery.
know that's rare, but he's a big boy.
Yeah.
Jordan Montgomery threw
good.
6 innings, 4 hits,
Good
no
player.
runs, 8 Ks.
Nice. I'm
Him
just
and-
saying though.
Him
I
and Quintana both have looked really good since they traded for him.
I saw a stat for the Padres. Like I think it was like a couple of games. I don't know how many games, but it was right after they traded for Soto. They had been outscored 28-7.
They did play the Dodgers right after all that.
That
happened,
is
but
rough, bro. You give away your whole freaking future, and you're not. I mean, I'm glad we did, but y'all might have a different opinion.
I still would have preferred they traded for Juan Soto. I would have been just fine with that. Even
Yeah, that wouldn't have hurt my feelings at all.
Dude, but Dylan's got something to say about that, bro.
Dylan has not been hitting that well. He's a good defensive center fielder, but his launch angle has been down, and I mean, like I love Dylan, and I'm like the front office is fully behind him, so I'm fully behind him too. Like I'm rooting for him and I'm pulling for him, but
So if you didn't know, I don't know if Quentin's still on here or not. Quentin is actually a firefighter. He's out in
Nice.
Montana, and
so
yeah, and he just messaged me. He said he might have a fire to go to, so he might be on auto pick.
shit. Okay.
So let's just hope our guy stays safe out there. Just give a shout out to
Yeah,
him. Hope he
definitely.
stays safe and everything stays good out here. But looks like he's still online for the moment, so hopefully he doesn't have to go out.
There's another guy I wish we drafted. Where'd he go?
Adrian Peterson. The auto pick was on bullshit. They gave him Adrian Peterson.
Well, I was just reading about him. Said he had a boxing match with Le'Veon Bell or something.
Oh, that's great. That's
Hold on, what?
get. That's what you get.
Oh, AP.
Oh man. Oh, that's
Damn.
funny.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
only
yeah.
points he's gonna score is on a boxing card.
I don't even know who that guy is, but
Cole,
yeah, I don't know. I don't. think I know
man,
him.
he's from Ballard. You would like Cole.
Oh yeah,
well,
Cole's good people's, but
Yeah,
he
he
clearly
works
went
in,
on auto draft
he works
and-
at Kroger.
Oh, man.
he's a Kroger guy.
Which
he works
one?
He's in Murray.
Murray.
Oh, he's in Murray.
That's my guy right there. Every time I go into Murray, I try to stop into Kroger and
Gotcha.
I try to see what's up with Cole. Which I go to Murray pretty often actually because of work. But
It's too far.
shit, that ain't far as me, bro. I
You
drive
ain't that
literally,
far.
bro. I drive like 6 hours a day.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like your house.
I cover no, dude. Like my job, like I cover every store west of Madisonville. Yeah, I've got like 100. Yeah, bro, I've got like 170 retailers I cover. But Yeah, so Murray ain't nothing for me.
JC
Kroger and Murray is actually one of my scores.
Okay.
I see you, Big Drew. You know.
I couldn't get my quarterback one from this year, so I figured I'd get my quarterback one from last year.
Yeah, I bet Q takes Bobby right here. You know, Gerald, I bet he goes Bobby right here. You remember that Pat McAfee whenever Bobby Okereke went? You remember that draft announcement? He said, if you didn't know, I'm the punter for the Indianapolis Colts, or I was the punter.
Yeah, I remember
Most
that.
of you probably don't know who I am because we did not punt a lot against the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, that shit was funny. He's a legend for that.
Bro, that draft announcement. Future Hall of Famer, Bobby Okereke, which is actually pronounced Okereke. Like my boy Shaquille Leonard, Big J. What we doing right here? Come on. Shaquille. Let me get Shaq. Oh, he's got Bobby. Yeah.
You said it.
Bobby Okereke.
I got so many more bench pieces. It's not funny, dude.
Yeah, you know what you need? Some more bench pieces. Let me get Derry. Or, not Derry. We get Shaquille Leonard, right?
Big old shirt.
Let me get Shaq. That's been so weird trying to call it. I mean, like, it really hasn't been that bad, honestly.
Shaquille, call him by his real name. Yeah.
He did say if you need to, you can call him D instead of Darius. You just call him D.
I get that. Well, that's like Adafe's name. He used to be called Jason, and he's like, I don't want to be called Jason anymore. Well, Jason's his middle name, so he was like, I want to be called by my first name. And I was like, okay.
Wow.
Who is that mine?
No, it's probably Drew's because you know when you pick a bad player, it says wow.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's
Is that what?
KJ Hamler?
I'm just kidding. I like KJ Hamler a lot. I'm just messing. Hey, speaking of good players, y'all know Washington's RB1 is still available out here. The favorite running back on the roster.
I have 6 running backs. What?
You got 6 running backs?
Yeah, apparently.
Drew got 6 wide receivers. Look, I'm telling you right now, fantasy
Pierce,
football,
Robinson,
there ain't no such thing as too many running backs.
No, you're very true. You're very true.
Like me and Quentin were talking the other day, and he was talking about like we have a Colts Dynasty League where it's just like us and a bunch of Colts fans, and I've got like 8 running backs in there. And he was like, bro, he's like, you got so many running backs on your roster, and I was like, and I guarantee you, at least 5 of them will be starting by week 10. He's like, I guarantee you, at least 5 of them are gonna be starting by week 10.
Hey, Kyron Williams is that dude from Notre Dame, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah. If you want to go that route,
he is there.
He is there.
Oh,
Marcus Peters.
Oh my god.
He's got
up all Ravens players.
But you know the crazy thing, he's even got Ravens players that don't even play for the Ravens anymore. CJ Mosley drafted him too. I mean, I love to see it. He's a true Ravens fan. I love it, but
I was gonna say, like, y'all should be bonding right now.
Yeah, no joke. Well, we're definitely not during a draft. It's never gonna happen. So during the draft, we will be enemies. Is he in our redraft?
The
other 3-man?
I don't know. I think he is, honestly.
I hope he's not anywhere near my draft spot. I'm going to look on that on my phone. I don't think so. No, we got Kyle Coffey and
All right, just because my boy wearing a Kotske outfit on a NFL Network the other day.
a what?
You don't know about the Akatsuki?
I mean, is that like Naruto?
That is Naruto.
Okay,
Let's
dog.
fucking go, baby.
I'm in season 9 right now.
Let's
So.
go. Yeah, you know the Akatsuki. I gotta give a shout out to my boy
First
Jamal
time.
Williams. Let's do it.
So here's the crazy thing. So growing up watching Cartoon Network at night, you get DBZ, Dexter's Laboratory, and all that. So I never watched Naruto.
Bro, Naruto goes so fucking hard.
Naruto does go very hard.
It's
Goes
sick.
very hard. So I'm watching that right
I
now.
picked Julio for you, Drew.
Hey, bro, he can make him have life again, dog.
He's looked really good in camp, bro.
Yeah, Julio's that guy, man. He ain't washed, best believe.
What did y'all say in the podcast? He's gassed. And Drew's like, he ain't gassed.
No, he ain't gas, bro. Hell no.
All I'm saying is like his hamstrings don't get better when you're 33.
Well, Mike, when you start, I was about to say Mike Evans has something else to say about hamstrings. So
Yeah, Mike Evans ain't 33.
Julio still got them hands though.
Man, I got a Julio jersey with the tag still on it in the closet, and that's where it's gonna stay.
Hey, I'll tell you this right now. Hey, none of y'all got a jersey worse than this one I'm about to pull out.
dude, I have no idea who to take. Oh, we're gonna take that guy right there.
What do y'all know about
Trey
Andre
Sermons has some
Johnson
nice
Colts
can
jersey?
pipe.
Yes.
What do y'all know about an Andre Johnson Colts?
I didn't even know he played there.
Andre
You damn
Johnson,
right.
Colts jersey. What?
He barely played there. Shit.
Is that before or
I ain't
after
talking
the
about
fight?
we're talking about letters. I'm talking about we got a stitch.
That's stitched. That's
That
I
is
see the
stitched.
stitch.
Is that before or after the fight with Cortland Finnegan?
Oh, that's
He
way
beat
after.
Finnegan's ass.
Dude, I remember watching that game. That's one of the best games I've ever watched. It
And
was
nobody-
so entertaining.
Nobody got anything unless I had a Trent Richardson jersey. That's the only thing worse.
Man, let's talk about them Bama bust running backs. Shoo!
Isaiah Pacheco. Look at that.
Who?
Chiefs third string running back. Dude's been the second coming of
Oh.
Priest Holmes.
The second coming of fucking Darwin Thompson, who we just went through all this shit with last year.
Second coming of, he's like Jesus at Red Rocks,
We
man.
literally
my.
just did this shit last year with Darwin Thompson, and we're doing it all over again with
Hold
Pacheco.
on. Speaking of Jesus at Red Rocks, did y'all see the
The
AB
AB
Antonio Brown, baby?
Bruh.
That
That
guy's
man just needs to.
Hold on, you didn't see that? You didn't see the Antonio Brown thing?
I mean, I saw
did.
That little dance.
his letter, but
He said it's like watching Jesus at Red Rocks.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's mad he didn't get to watch himself.
oh. Damn.
I like that pick. I was considering that.
Dude, what has happened to Kenny Galladay?
He didn't
It's
look
just-
the same on the field at all.
Man, that shit
Bruh.
seemingly happened fast. He was Kenny
Dog.
Galladay, and then he wasn't.
No.
He didn't have Matt Stafford no more, you know.
Oh my
You know,
Okay, so about that.
he
This
didn't
is
have that
the-
9 on him no more.
One Super Bowl that I wouldn't have been mad at whoever won. Like, you know, like the Bengals, what they did was great. Matt Stafford, I don't care who you are. If you love football you love Matt Stafford. All the bullshit he had gone through in Detroit. I mean, you kind of just got to be like, I hope this cat wins one, like eventually win one. So I was happy. But now since he's got his, I'm not so worried about it no more.
Well, how about Marvin Jones? I mean, wasn't he decent at one time in fucking Detroit?
Who, the coach? Oh, you talking about the wide receiver?
Plays for,
Yeah.
I think, Jacksonville now, but I thought he
Yeah.
was something at some time, and then it was just like, nope.
Yeah. He had those, he would always have that one week where he'd score like 2 touchdowns and 150 yards.
Yeah.
Man. Ooh. I got a lot of corners. We got 7 running backs. Good God.
I think you're good on running backs.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm not going to make it. Yeah, shit. I don't even know who I drafted.
You got Galladay.
Oh, God. I was tired. Oh, that's fine. I was trying to type in Prochet. It wasn't working. Damn it. All right, we'll type him in for the next one. Telling you that man's going to be wide receiver number 2.
Oh, stop it.
No, he's going to be wide receiver number 2.
Maybe number 3.
I'm talking about actual wide receiver, bro. I'm not talking about like tight end and all that.
Even then, bro, it's still pushing it. Did he just get hurt?
He's got some soft tissue, but who you going to put over him?
Damn, Price in the 20. I wanted to get Price on the way back. That's crazy.
Who you going to put over Prochet?
They all suck is my point, bro.
Oh, my God.
They do. They're all ass. Outside of Bateman and Andrews, this fucking doo-doo, bro.
You're crazy. That's fine. We don't play y'all this year, do we? No, we don't. You're lucky. It's all right.
Are we lucky? I'll take lucky then, because we doing all right.
I'm telling you, Prochet is going to be wide receiver number 2 for us.
I hear you.
Oh, yeah. And by the end of the season, I want me a Prochet jersey. Damn straight. There's a corner out here that I saw that was still available.
Come on.
Come on now.
Come on, Landon. Where the fuck you at?
Mario Davis. Damn. Evan Ingram's still out there too.
I need you to send me sauce, Jay.
Well, bruh.
You said you got like 150 corners.
Yes. I mean,
and you got your boy. So
man, you got old Baker Mayfield too.
I do, yeah.
Man. So, how much do you value J.C. Horn?
He's my second best DB.
So, would you put possibly?
Oh, do we get to watch a Jay Barlow trade negotiation live right here?
Guy or Wandale with that?
No, hell no.
Yes, let's go.
No,
it's a Jay Barlow trade negotiation live.
No, absolutely not.
No Wandale?
No, neither. No.
Okay. I'm testing the waters. I gotta see where you're at.
Yeah. Gotta start somewhere. Absolutely.
Okay. I mean, because he is technically my. Let me look at my team. I think he's my.
Alexander.
My DB1. He's my DB1, bro.
Because you took him a lot fucking higher than we were
Hey,
supposed
look,
to go.
Deontay Foreman.
Oh, no, he's not. Minka's my DB1.
You got to do
Yeah.
just as good as
JK.
Derrick Henry in the 27th round.
JK.
I'm drafting Derrick Henry in the 27th round, basically.
Yeah.
That
Y'all
was
boys
such-
don't stop, do you?
That was such a blasphemy conversation. I don't understand that conversation that went on in that podcast.
I'm not saying
but-
he's better than Derrick Henry. I'm just saying.
Oh, but you did in that conversation.
No, I didn't. I said they didn't.
He did.
You
I'm
so
saying-
did.
I'm saying they didn't see a drop off in production, which is statistically true.
But I think they saw a drop off in overall production because they were not the same.
I don't know. They were the 1 seed.
Bro, I
Oh,
got
what now, ain't you?
Foreman ran that bitch in the playoffs, though.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
I got Bud Dupree, Zadarius Smith, and Josh Allen, bro. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
You got Bud Dupree?
I got Bud
Ooh,
Dupree, Zadarius
not-
Smith, and Josh Allen.
Dupree needs to do something, man. I know he can. Shit.
You mean other than the sacks he got y'all last year?
Shit.
You mean the manufactured sacks?
Man.
He ain't get them on his own.
I don't know. We'll talk about it. Damn it, dude. I'm so pissed that I was talking trash about Galladay and I'm the one that picked him up. Damn it.
I need sauce, bro. It's like the only
You
thing
keep
I'm missing.
you keep saying that.
I'm gonna keep saying it too.
Okay. Dog, do you remember that one year I had Todd Gurley?
Todd Gurley.
My
and
phone would not stop blowing up. It was like literally like 5-minute intervals of just different trades. I'm like,
Hey, but
I'm
you
done.
you want
I'm
to know
That's
done.
what
something?
Drew
Though?
does.
You got it.
You want to
I
know
got
something
it.
though?
I got it. It worked.
That
Get
year
outta
and
here.
that year in that Shiva League, I won that league that
I
year.
know. You're welcome.
That's what Drew does. He annoys the
Oh
fuck out of you until
God,
you actually.
I'm about
cave
to
in.
break my damn phone. Shoo.
You know what?
Hey,
Hey,
you
speaking
gotta have,
of
you
what
gotta have
people do,
perseverance,
you know what-
baby.
you know what
Hey.
Jay does though?
He sends you a trade. You're like, all right, bet. And he's like, oh wait, what? Why'd you
No,
agree
no,
to that?
no. Even worse than that. What Jay will do is he'll be like, "Hey man, well, like, will you trade me this guy?" And you're like, no, not really." And then Jay will proceed to tell you how much the dude that he wants
It's terrible.
He will tell you how awful the dude that he
Absolutely.
wants is.
It's great
And then, you're
reverse
just like,
psychology.
and then you're like, well,
Great.
why do you want him so much if he sucks so much?
Because I love people that suck on my team, dude. They're great.
That's what Jay. Every trade I do with, or I don't ever really trade with Jay, but every
No,
trade
because
he
he get
offers
past
me,
the second stage. So
but every trade he offers me, he's just like, man, like this dude is injured all the time. He don't ever catch the ball. He drops the ball all the time, and I'm like, well, why do you want him then?
because
And
I love terrible
never-
people.
Jay, we only got a couple rounds left. Whenever this thing ends, man, don't log off. I want to see if we can get a Sauce Gardner
Oh,
trade.
my
Like it shouldn't be that complicated because Sauce's points are.
Hey, if
his
you're gonna trade him
points
Sauce
are
Gardner,
low.
you better hit me up about Shaquille Leonard.
See, now y'all just starting all kinds of shit.
No,
going
Sauce
on.
Gardner and Shaquille Leonard is completely different, bro.
Right.
L-
But you're
Leonard-
Shaquille Leonard's way better.
Exactly. Leonard's like a
Absolutely.
top 5 IDP player, and
So-
I'm trying to trade for a guy that's in like the fucking like barely in the top 200.
Man, it's a rough situation for both of you, isn't it?
No, it's not that bad for me. Like I mean, I would like to have Sauce because I really like him, but if I don't get him, I'm
Okay.
Yeah, I
so
mean, I've already
here,
got Kenny Moore and like a couple other
would
guys.
you
too,
give
so.
me Josh Allen and Ramondre?
no,
Oh,
no,
fuck
no.
what? For
God.
just no, I wouldn't even give you Ramondre by himself for Sauce.
Oh,
What in the world?
I mean, I gotta think of long term here.
I mean, sure you do, but not like that.
A
You kind of overthinking a little bit.
little bit.
I could have I could have had Sauce a couple of different times instead of Ramondre.
See, you're not gonna give me nobody I like though.
I mean, I will, but not anybody that I could have just like if I could have just
Taken
drafted
over
Sauce
it.
instead. Like I'm gonna take Ramondre instead of Sauce 10 times out of 10.
Right.
And I'm his biggest fan, but
Oh well, that is your RB2. So
yeah.
I didn't
I'm
see
not.
that.
I'm in a position to trade running backs right now.
I didn't see that. I do see that now.
All right,
Yeah.
boys,
I-
one more round. One more round.
I took my second running back in the 11th round, so I'm not really in a position to trade running backs.
Oh, you know, he's got a lot of running backs.
You do.
Me, I got 6 of them.
Well, I'll give you
I got Michael Pittman
Sauce
too.
No.
and Shaq.
I don't want Sauce. I want Shaq.
Well, I was going to give you both of them, but okay.
No, that's fine. I want something else other than Shaq. Or yeah. So let me see here.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Let's
I
see what
love
you-
it, though.
Let's see what you
go.
got here. So you got Shaquille and A-Rob.
Dude, has Jair been taken?
Would you do Shaquille and A-Rob?
And Allen Robinson? Okay.
What would you do Shaquille and A-Rob for?
What would I do that for?
Yeah.
You got 3 seconds to pick, Jay.
Let's see who they picked.
Hey!
Hey, I ain't mad about it. They paid him a lot, so
But what would you do Shaquille and Justin Herbert for? Would you do that for Justin Jefferson?
can I just go pick
For Josh
my next
Allen?
cube? Can I go
What'd
pick
you
my
do,
next
Josh?
cube
What would you
player?
do, Josh Allen and Shaquille for? Would you do it for Justin Jefferson?
Ooh,
That's tough, ain't it?
it is.
What
very
about Justin? What about Justin Jefferson
Would you
and
do-
Kirk Cousins?
Mm.
Would you do Shaquille?
I was
Yeah,
going to say
Josh
Justin Jefferson,
Justin Jefferson, Kirk Cousins for Shaquille and what?
Josh Allen. I don't want Kirk.
Oh,
That's tough, ain't it?
It is.
That's a fair offer.
that's a heater.
Let me just pick my next cue real quick, and then we'll get to that.
Look at you. Aziz Ojulari.
You know, I fucked with Ojolari.
Yeah, I know you're about him.
I
What
like
do you think?
I
What do you
like
think,
his
Jay?
I like his pass rushing.
Would you do that for Justin Jefferson?
We're going to pick up Deshaun Elliott if he makes it, but he should.
Wow.
I was hoping he was gonna fall.
All right, Jay, we need to talk about Sauce, bro.
Oh my
No,
god!
What's up?
Is this just content right now? Is that all this is? Just
No,
content?
A little bit.
No,
Okay.
no, it's not.
Oh.
So
Shaquille Leonard and Josh Allen for Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, but I don't want Kurt. Who's
Bro, Kirk Cousins was a QB1 last
Well,
year.
there ain't nobody else out there. There ain't nobody.
Who's your other QB?
Tom Brady. So he'd be great for the next 2 years, and then he's gonna.
You'd be ready to win now.
I would rather take T-Law from you, though.
I bet you would.
Yeah, if we're gonna look at dynasty perspectives.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm not gonna trade.
Come on.
I'm not gonna trade Justin Jefferson and
Dude,
and Kirk Cousins.
Shaq is so good, though.
all right, so he just told you he ain't gonna trade with you. So Jay, back
No, yeah,
back to the important things here. Let me get Sauce, man.
All right. So what's your offer? Throw out an
Hang
offer
on.
because he threw out an offer.
Yeah, hang on. I got you. Let me look at your team. Oh, the draft's over. We're done. All right.
Not yet.
Yeah, we're done. It's a wrap.
Yeah, somebody took Jackson Hill. That's it, bro.
George Kalafdis was the last pick of the draft. So I need to close this down. So hey, for those of y'all that were hanging out with us, we appreciate you guys. Stay tuned. We got a dynasty rookie mock draft on the way. We got a head redraft mock draft on the way. We got a couple more We got one more division breakdown on the way. We got a whole ass postseason prediction and MVP award and all the other awards on the way. All that's coming. So appreciate you guys. Stay tuned. See you soon.